Yes.
All right. Did you tweet it out, Gus?
Yep.
Only one mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. We're working on fixing that, but
Yeah.
for now, this is all good.
All right. If you say so. Good morning, everybody. I'm here. Gus is here. Coleman, Mike, and Mick is here. Wow. After his incendiary comments, I feel so violated calling me old.
He was drenched in sweat this morning. It was such a chaotic ride in, I imagine.
That's right. Yeah,
2.5 hours, right?
That's right.
You told me it was 45 minutes before.
I can get here in 45 to an hour if I go early enough. But the traffic it's tough.
Did you, before you left, did you say to your girlfriend, like, I got to do this again?
Yeah, we had
she's like, we'll be in this. You can get through this.
We sat down with a serious talk.
There's the documentary, which I love. I've done on the Dozen Trivia, the Eagles documentary, History of the Eagles, Volume 1 and Volume 2. So they break up in 1980. They get back together in 94. Hell freezes over tour because they said they get together when hell freezes over. So Glenn Frey, first of all, they're like, they do this thing in the documentary, which I love. He's like, Glenn Frey's like, we didn't know if anybody was going to show up or not. Now, meanwhile, they've booked like 8 shows at Giant Stadium and like Foxborough. So like, we're pretty sure people, but Glenn Frey's like, before we left, I turned to my wife and I said, honey, you might not recognize me when I get back. I just picture Mick now, like, maybe you should make the cake tonight.
Yeah,
he's a different guy.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Wish me luck, babe.
But I like Mick. I can't help it. Mick doesn't like me, but I'm a Mick guy.
You don't like me?
Actually, I like you.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I like you. I'm a little old. I understand. I can't keep up with your that quick Mick sense of humor.
Old man.
Yeah, that so sharp sense of humor that he has. But I try my best. Yes. I should have. I think I was so bored by the Saudi bit that I just tuned it out.
Yeah.
I'd like to think so. I don't know.
You looked at me and I was like at the live show and you saw me and you were just, what the hell is this?
I was just confused.
Yeah,
I had forgotten the bit.
I'll defend him on that, though. That was a big part of his
absolutely.
campaign.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, no, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I figured it'd be good for the show.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
There's a lot of hustle and bustle back there now in the mornings with 2 of them.
These boys, it's weird having young, energetic guy. It's weird.
Yeah.
You know, a guy leaves the show and all of a sudden he's doing things in the morning. He's flying around. He wants Matty Siegel's job. It's almost like I've been vindicated completely by this whole. I actually called Coleman driving in this morning to let him know, like, all kidding aside, like, I know Matty.
Yeah.
Like, if he's being, I don't think he's being serious. You never know with Coleman. But if he's being serious, I would call Matty.
I was wondering if it would annoy you that he asked that.
No, because he didn't want to be like. I've been, again. It's been said that I'm right occasionally. Like, I was right about Coleman. He gave up on the show.
Right.
Just did. Like, now he was like, I want to go into real estate. But he would take, if Matty offered him the job, he'd take it in 2 seconds. He'll pretend like he wouldn't, but he would take it in 2 seconds.
I think he might fit. I think he was a great fit on this show, but I think like what his desire would be more that type of show.
I guess he wants to be like the third, because I mean they have people in place. Like he wants to be the third guy on.
I don't know,
on the show for girls from 6 to 10 in the morning, like every morning.
But that's what a show for girls, but also Dave. Like Dave would enjoy that show.
That's true. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to watch any of the hits this morning, but I saw that he's trying out for Matty's job. But I would love for him to get it. Like if that's what he wants, I would back him 100%. And as opposed to other jobs that he's trying out for, I would actually be like, Matty would listen to me, I think. So if he wanted to use me, I would be happy to talk to Matty.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, but with Colin, as with Colin, I don't know if it's a bit or not. And I don't want to get, if it's a bit, I'm like all set.
Oh, I'd be surprised if he wouldn't take that job.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess the only thing would be getting up at 4 in the morning or whatever the fuck.
Every day.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. I mean, I would think Matty would have a pretty. I can't imagine. Is Matt Siegel going back 5 days a week to do radio? He's fucking 75 years old.
And is he one of those guys?
From Florida. He's not going to do that, is he? We'll call him. We'll see. I have his number.
Like Greg Hill's a guy that does a boring show, but demands a lot of his producers.
Show like 11 rating in the summer book I saw.
So I wonder if Matty's one of those guys.
I think Matty's super. I don't know. I mean, I know you got canceled, right?
Yes.
What did you get canceled? Was it they them or something?
Was it pronouns? I thought it was.
Yeah, he kind of rolled his eyes at the idea of like non-binary or something.
Right. Well, you have to then. Let me see here. Oh Christ! 1 second. Shows I don't have Coleman's name listed as a contact yet.
Oh boy,
tough.
Huh?
Tough.
Well, I mean, it's your mom's name. I don't want to put Coleman's mom on my contact list.
Hey, you know.
Let me see here.
Mom Coleman.
Do you find that my communication is almost too much with you guys, or no?
That's perfect.
Is it overwhelming?
I think maybe I might be too much at times. So, I try to keep it.
Damn right about that. Let me see here. No, it's fine. Add.
Just
so what do I do? Create new contact, right?
Yes.
Okay. Done. You have your full name in here.
Jack Coleman.
It's like a good PI name.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. So what I do, Mike, is I go to Matt Siegel. And I share the contact between two giants in the industry. You don't even know who Matt Siegel is, I wouldn't think, Coleman.
No.
Long-time morning host in Boston, Maddie in the Morning.
Gotcha.
My mom, I'm talking, I remember we used to do afternoons. My mom would get her hair cut in Bill Ricca. We'd be listening to Maddie in the afternoons. I'm talking like 81.
Didn't he? I was gonna say, didn't he celebrate 40 years or something like that
In the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just sent it to you. You got it?
Yep.
All right, let's call Maddie.
Cool.
He's old. He may answer. Good guy. Very nice to me when I would get in trouble. He would try and sort of give me guidance.
Hello?
Maddie. Maddie?
Yeah, who is this?
This is Kirk Minahan. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. You're on the Kirk Minahan show on Barstool Sports. I don't want to speculate on your future, but would you be interested in hiring, if you're working again, my old producer, Dave Cullinane, as a producer? He's a huge fan of yours.
I got a non-compete, buddy. I can't talk.
Are you traveling through time, Maddie? Where are you?
What? A little bit louder. I'm on the golf course.
You're always on the goddamn golf course. Are you? Would you consider hiring a producer? Forget non-compete. Are you looking to hire a producer in any capacity?
No.
You're not?
That's too bad.
No, I'm sorry, man.
That's
No.
all right. I'll give you a call off the air later on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have an awkward non-compete.
I understand. I got you. I'll give you a call off the air later on.
I mean, I can't tell you how much I'd like to tell you everything.
Well, I mean, me, I'm sure you will. Are you going to get back? Are you getting back into radio?
I can't answer that.
Are you? Okay. Do you want to go back into radio?
Well, after the fucking tee shot I just hit.
That bad?
All right, call me later.
I'll talk to you later. See you, buddy. There you go.
Interesting.
Sounds like all roads lead to Cullinane.
Yes.
You hear what he said right there? He's like, I'd love to give that tee shot 9.5, but I can't do it.
Yeah. He sounded exhausted when you mentioned the name Dave Cullinane.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like,
like,
I can't.
He's already talking. He's like, was that a good tee shot? I don't even know. Oh, was it? Okay, fine. Fuck you. Maddie's like, did I look at the phone? He's like, did I nail somebody named Maria Coleman in 1986? Why is this person calling me? Who is this? Old guys answer phones, Jack. That's
Even on the
big.
golf
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. Because they're excited when somebody calls. You know.
So according to Mick, you'd pick up your phone. Right?
Definitely, I'll pick up my
okay,
phone.
cool.
Yes, I call. Well, what's the age, Mick? I'll be 50 in October.
Like my parents answer the phone on like the first two rings, and they're right around your age. So yeah, I'd say 50.
Okay.
50 and up.
What are you looking? What's that face for, Gus?
I was going to say like 65 easily.
Yeah. Technically, I'll be 49 in October, but I've decided, you know how much I like even numbers.
Yes.
I've decided I'm going to celebrate 2 50th birthdays this year in October. What?
That's fun.
Well, it's not fun. It calms my brain down a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. So
I don't see you as a birthday celebrator.
I'm not, but I'd like to be 50 for 2 years.
Okay.
49's with all due respect to Wake. 49 is, and you should have seen the text Mick was sending me in Wakefield. I'm not gonna get in any trouble.
Don't out me.
50 twice, I think, is a good number. So October 31st this year, we will be celebrating my 50th birthday on the show.
Can we all wear like the glasses with the 5 and the 0?
Well, nobody said you'd be here, Mike. If you're gonna bring this attitude, I don't think that's gonna be necessary. We don't need the cool guy at the table, okay? I mean, sorry, okay? Sorry, I'm not Captain Quincy. I'm just trying to fucking entertain people a couple days a week. Jesus Christ. Asshole. How you feeling, Mick? Are you a little less? You said on that drive home. You were seething on that drive home.
I was.
Long drive.
Everybody's like, are you and those idiots?
Yeah, it was me, your two favorite people.
That must have been miserable.
What the fuck, Mitchell? Fuck him. Fuck that asshole. Fuck that old bitch.
We went about 30 minutes of them yelling, and then finally my brother
Yelling
looks
like
at me.
what? Like, what was the yelling? Like,
This is unfair. This is bullshit.
what would be unfair?
They're just supporting me.
But you were yelling too, right?
No, so that was what
Where
was
were you
funny.
sitting at? So the
front
car,
seat.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
Who's driving? Mick?
Al, my brother.
You're Mick. Al, and then we got Christian in the back.
Yep.
Just the three of you.
Yep.
Okay.
No, and then Jess, my girlfriend.
Oh, she was there.
Yeah, and
Oh, I
then
didn't
so
meet
was
her.
Christian's brother as well. So it was all
I
five.
didn't get to meet her. She was there.
Yeah, she
I
was
would like
there.
to meet her. Okay.
Yeah, I
okay,
think when
so-
you walked around, we met her in the bathroom or something.
Okay, gotcha.
Is Mick the lowest level man in entertainment to have an entourage?
No. Forget to have an entourage. You were all set. You were all set the first. This guy lost a job to Andrew Augustus.
Fucking drama and turtle in the backseat pumping his tires.
No shit. Christian is the Johnny Drama of Beyond Average
Exactly what he
Podcasts.
is.
Come on, bro.
What is your Aquaman exactly, Mick? Is that the Vegas podcast?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All right, so you're in the shotgun.
Yeah.
You said who's driving?
Alex driving.
Al's got to drive. Yeah,
Alex
Christian,
driving.
Christian's in the back.
Yeah.
Is Christian like leaning forward? Or
Yeah,
is
he's on his
between
edge.
you guys. Yeah. So
and he's yelling at Al, and him and Al are just going back and forth for at
See,
least
why
30
would you-
minutes.
This would have been much better than the podcast.
Yeah.
That's how I would love.
Yeah.
So what are they saying? I like these guys. What are
They're just saying they're like, it was unfair. We thought you did well. Like we thought
You did do well.
And like I thought that they thought that I thought I
Hold
was
on.
super sad. And like they were just like,
Wait a minute,
we're
who
gonna
thought
cheer him
what?
up. They thought that I was super sad.
Oh, they were trying to pump
yeah,
you
so
up.
they were kind of like, you were a great
But you
man.
said
and
you were.
I was sad, but I'm not.
You weren't crying
great.
like Montante, right?
No, I wasn't balling like
Okay,
Montante.
not a bitch. All right.
I don't think you really want that when you're in a bad mood. Like if you're pissed about
wouldn't you
losing a
give
job.
anything to watch that video?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I would. If you had you probably got the job if you would just send me the video.
So I actually was
I
wondering
just picture like banging the radio. Like a guy goes by him and like cuts him off. What the fuck are you doing? Beats the shit out of him.
Stop for gas, start kicking the
Yeah,
tire
just
a
beat
little
the,
bit.
fuck, beat the shit out of each other. Yeah. All right. You go ahead.
So he's sitting there, and finally, like after 30 minutes of them going back and forth, he's like, "Do you like not want to talk about this?" And I'm like, "Finally, somebody realizes this. Yes, I am all set."
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
ended up getting pulled over too. So we had this and this jerk of a
what?
cop wasn't great. I love the police or whatever. I'm not trying to shit on them. But
Oh, sure. Right.
Does in that moment does Christian roll down the window and say, "Officer, you want to pick with this guy?
Wrong night.
Get us out of this gym."
Wrong night, pig boy. Wrong night.
Where were you guys when the Saudis came?
So what? For speeding or no?
yeah, and it was 65, or he was going 70 and a 65. So I don't know. It was
Listen,
added on
as
top
I've
of it.
learned with my retraining, it's 1 mile over the speed limit. It's the same as 100.
That's right.
You're breaking the law, man.
That's right.
So I would say the officer.
No.
Yeah. So, that brought a fucking halt to that story. Thanks for that story, Mick. But then you went on your podcast and
Yeah.
you said you were gonna sewer me.
Well, I said that's how I felt. Like
Yeah.
if you put
Did
a microphone in front of me
well,
on Sunday.
I know you because
Yeah.
you tend to be flexible with the truth. I think you were a participant in this anger on the drive, these 30 minutes. When these two guys were yelling back and forth at each other, I think you were probably contributing to the conversation.
Yeah, but I think if you
You
ask,
think so, Mike, or no?
Guys, he's a good guy.
Yes, kids.
He's been nothing but good to me, fellas.
Jeez.
I think everybody there kind of got caught up in the moment, not realizing that it's a show. It's part of what it is.
Nobody realized it was a show?
I think honestly, in the moment they're looking at it as like, oh, you're trying to get this job, and it's
Sure,
your
you
future.
were.
That's why I think that's why
Yes.
they're so upset.
You did a great job. I first of all, I retweeted your dumb thing like 6 times yesterday in some form
appreciate
of fashion.
that. Yeah.
I'm happy to help. I,
you.
like I said, especially the last couple weeks, I thought you did well. This is kind of the part of the thing that I don't like, having to pick somebody over somebody else. I like you not getting it because
Right.
you're driving me nuts. But that's part of why I like you. And I said to you, you didn't respond to my first message.
Yeah,
Kirk Minahan sent you a message. You didn't respond to it.
yeah, and I sat there for a second because I didn't know exactly what
Well,
I
a whole
wanted to say.
second? Well, I appreciate
Well,
that.
I wanted to say thank you, but I'm like, I don't want to write you.
1 second. I'm going to do this. I'm going to time a second on my. I have a timer on my. Hey, here we go, Mick. Here goes the old man. He doesn't understand technology. That was a second right there. That's how long you sat for?
Yeah.
And boom.
You do sound like Jim Rome on these things.
Yeah, I've
You
heard
get
that
very
before.
ranty.
I've always thought, I don't know if I said this during the competition, I've always thought he sounds a lot like Mutt.
He does.
Like a lot.
That you don't want that.
And that might just be, I don't know if when you're broadcasting alone, if that cadence is just natural.
It's hard to avoid.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, because there's nobody else. I thought when I saw that when you dropped this, you promised on Tuesday and you dropped it on Tuesday. It was Tuesday, right?
It was Wednesday early in the morning. Early
So
hours.
it wasn't
in
the
the
day
morning.
you promised all the
It was
beyond
not.
average people like me.
I said around midnight. It was a little later. I'm sorry.
Right now, by the way, just in case, just an update. I have an app on my thing. There's a horse right now carrying that beyond average shirt to Jeff Lowe. It's in Kentucky. It's making its way there.
I
It's
have an
gonna be
update on
there.
that.
Did it arrive?
Well, so I have the same shipping dates are the same. It's still mid-October for the first shirt. So what I did today on the way in today,
Yes.
I took one from my home, and it's not the right size probably for Jeff, but I one day shipped it. It's coming to him. He'll have it tomorrow if he wants it.
It's the wrong size.
Well,
It's after the live show. You think he fucking wants it now?
He asked me yesterday. He said, "Any update on the delivery?" And so
I'm sure he'll put that picture or video with it. He's good like that.
He was great. I'm really appreciative of him. He was very nice to me, and I felt bad that didn't get there in time.
I like the idea that someone's going to just turn on like a dozen mats, just Frank the Tank versus Feidelberg, and he's wearing a beyond average shirt.
He's a supporter of the podcast. I mean, look, it's not a consistent podcast, but yeah, what's that, Gus?
Did you send it to L.A. or New York? Because isn't he going to be in New York soon for Surviving Barstool?
Yes, he will.
It's at his LA address.
He'll never. He's so close.
Evades him again.
So close. So close.
You could have literally driven it to me quicker.
This is true. So how are you feeling now?
I'm all right. I just didn't know what I wanted to do next. I think for these 6 weeks, I was convinced that I was getting this job. And so I kind of put everything else on hold, like as far as content. You know,
like what else were you putting on hold?
like the podcast. Like I've been
other
talking
things that you weren't going to do
before the
What did
producer
you-
search.
Yeah.
I was talking about getting the podcast going. So that once
Beyond
this
average.
started,
Why couldn't you do it during the podcast? You make
don't
it
know.
sound like
I feel like that
Like
was.
I heard you saying the thing that you took days off from work. I'm appreciative of that. You're like blaming me for some reason. I don't know why.
I wasn't blaming you. I was just trying to add
But like
context.
you could have done the podcast like at night at any time. These other guys did.
Yeah, I mean, but not really. Even Montante, he even took like a little bit of a break. I think he did 1 episode, 2 episodes during it.
Oh, I got a funny message from Polar. Let me read this. So Montante's video at the live show. He sent it to me last night. Funny background on Montante's video, Sacco video. He reached out to me for ideas. I told him he should call a bunch of people asking for money. Me, Mutt, and Random and the fans. Ending with me telling him he's got to focus on the producer's job, then cut to a montage of him training like Rocky IV, cutting wood, carrying logs, working out on the computer, da-da-da. He loved the idea. Then ended up just using my tape conversation, which I thought would be a few seconds and a minute of him responding. So that was it. that was completely what he did.
Okay. That's why I didn't get. I was like, "What's the Polar tie-in?" I didn't quite get what he was going for, but
Neither did I. Neither did Montante.
Been thinking a lot about
What was that, Montante?
Been thinking a lot about
But anyway, the thing is, I left it thinking like, I'll tell you what's interesting though. Like Mick, to his credit, like I like that he put up that podcast. Go at me all you want, and I like Mick, and he worked hard. I like that Montante took it tough. I like that John from Scranton is still part of this. Fucking Will just gone.
You haven't heard from him?
No. I reached out to him like I did, and said, hey, but
What is going on with him?
I don't think
that
I
makes no
just think
sense.
I think he's the opposite of you. To be fair, talented, right? So
Yeah.
but you're like crazy and you're committed, like in your own way. Like he's where you said I think you thought your biggest thing you're trying to convince me was that you were
Reliable.
reliable, and I think that you are more than I thought, say a month ago. So you did a good job with that.
Thank you.
No, you did a good job. But Will is but Will's one of these hippie artists,
yeah, I think Will is like a casual fan. Of
Oh, no
this
question.
show.
There's
Like-
no question.
Like he would have also liked a job at Felger and Maz or
Absolutely.
10 different
Yeah.
Barstool shows.
We were
or-
around, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think we fit who he is more.
Probably so.
Oh, there's probably more maybe there's more Barstool shows. I don't know.
But the weird thing is, like, I think that hurts him in a weird way. Whereas with other shows, it would never factor in that he's a fan of other podcasts. Whereas
Right.
here, it seems like
Yeah.
a detriment to him.
Yeah, well, I think Coleman is learning, now, like if the podcast is up late, it seems like everybody handles that pretty reasonably. Yeah,
Should be good. Should be good now, though.
Should be good.
Yeah,
got
we're back in on the back end. So
I spoke to David John Cullinane yesterday.
Yes.
He was very quick to tell me that he helped you guys out.
he did. It was
And then
very helpful.
And
yeah.
I'm sure he was. I don't doubt that. And then he said, I don't know why I didn't reach out to somebody before. He
I
kinda
did.
Said, I'm not. This is what Cullinane
No,
said.
I started reaching out on Monday or maybe even Sunday night going into the week to try.
Who
and
was
get
your
it done.
producer at Conduit? Like, who are you using? I say tweet at somebody.
Yeah, that's Liam Crawley. I did
know
stool
him, I
scenes
think.
with him. He
Yeah.
used to be the part of my take producer.
Oh, I got you.
Bubba, yeah. So instantly when we found out about Dave's account or whatever, I called up Fasoli seeing if he could get it in. He didn't know how to mark ads.
I believe that.
So exactly. So from there, he gave me some contacts in like engineering on the 3rd floor. They took forever to get back. And then I started reaching out to multiple different people in office to see if they could just
Well,
get
Dummy
it up and
Blattman
get it
was
in.
involved in this, right?
Exactly,
somewhere?
yeah.
Okay. Well,
So, but it's all worked out. We're good now. So it should be a quick upload times.
I used to work at Upper Deck with this guy named Frank Polera, who was wild, like just very funny, but like an odd guy, and he had nicknames for everybody. And one guy's name was Rob Ford, and you would just call him Dummy Ford. It was like a Trump thing. It would always make me laugh. Rob, Dummy Ford. He just walked by.
Unnecessary.
It was just cruel. Yeah, it was just cruel.
I can tell you once you're locked out of a Barstool email, they don't want to give it back to you necessarily. I never got mine back.
I somehow survived mine that day. Steve and you were both locked out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not locked out that day for some reason. I don't know why.
How did they would fire us for? It seems legally.
They were too worried.
I didn't even get my layoff email that morning because I was
Really?
locked out of my email and just kind of pieced everything together and was like, well, shit, yeah.
Well, next time you get laid off, I'll make sure. Don't worry.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'll handle it. That's fine.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I saw the Minute fans were all up in arms about the podcast being late. But this is
Yeah.
good. This is a growing. We're getting through. This is all part of the process. We'll be fine.
It's a fear I have for Coleman, and I love Coleman. I hope that the Minute fans don't get to him too early.
Here we go.
You know,
I know.
It's one of those great-
I know
it
you do,
keeps
Mick.
him up at
No,
night.
Mick, I know you definitely don't want that to happen.
I like
Coleman.
Coleman.
Is that bull?
I do. I like
You
him.
think he's telling the truth there?
He's a rat. He's a total rat.
I mean, come on. Come on.
I like him. Don't
I think
talk
he's.
about
I
Mick
think
thinks about it and gets all tense. Ooh, I'm scared.
Guys, I hope Coleman's okay today. I think he's kind of unflappable. I mean, I'll get him, but I think he's. There's something. I'll find it, but he's pretty laid back.
That'll be interesting. There's going to be something where you freak out on him.
Has to be.
The whole Knicks thing yesterday, but like a serious thing. You know what I mean?
right.
Where you're actually outraged.
But that Pat Riley thing was disgusting.
That was
Sure.
awful.
I mean, that was just
Atrocious.
absolutely gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Agreed.
And by the way, I saw this thing on Twitter. All the Minute fans, of course, are perverts. So some guy put up a picture of his wife in bed or so.
I have that audio, yeah.
I don't want to hear it because it's fucking scripted. It's so. The woman looks like she's a hostage. Like, what are we doing? Jesus, like drugged. Had enough of that. Gee, perverts. Jesus Christ. What else is going on?
There was a moment of so like you know how Coleman kind of looks down at Gus as just a human being, like
Yes.
doesn't really
as
respect him.
as do we all. Yeah.
There's the reverse where Gus,
Oh.
I think, kind of looks down at Coleman for his Minifan now because
is that
Coleman
right?
referred to that woman as like a Minifan lady or something like that.
Yeah.
And Gus goes, it's a Miniwives actually.
What's a middle
condescending.
lady, isn't it? I thought.
I don't know. Gus didn't approve of whatever
right,
he said.
Gus, or
Whatever he
no?
said.
No, the Minna ladies, I would say, are actual fans of the show. And from that video,
I see
she's
what you're
just
saying. I
a.
see what you're saying. I got
Like,
you.
my wife would
See, I
be
don't
a
even
Minna
know.
wife.
He looks down at me too.
Your wife would be a Minna wife.
Wife, just because she has to deal with this pretty much every day now.
Yes. Sorry she has to go through that. I'm sure it's the worst thing she has to go through in her life. What else? What else, Mick? Anything else you want to bring up from this whole process?
As far as the producer search goes, I just wanted to say thank you again.
No,
No,
what
you don't
else?
want to do that?
No, I don't want to do that. I'm not
See, where's the
interested in
guy on the podcast? Though? You know, he doesn't-
that. Yeah, well, Mike, I mean, come on.
I needed
Taylor's
a couple
all this
days.
time.
I needed a couple days.
He's fine. I didn't think it was that. I actually thought on the podcast for him, he's a little whiny, but it wasn't too bad. There was some woe is me, but not. It was
Well,
not.
I didn't even think that.
But
I
it's
thought it
also
was
when
more-
you're alone, like that's inevitable
Yeah.
because you're talking about things. Like you
Yeah.
just, and I have no. Like I tweeted it. I'm like, the guy wanted the job.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
I think it's more like old man, like that.
Yeah,
sort
that's
of thing.
funny. Okay, I am old. What do you want me to say? I'm 50. It's
true.
Twice. What are you two collaborating about back there?
Oh, we just have. I was looking if you wanted to talk. There was a guy on Dan Lebitard yesterday, David Sampson, who took the Trevor Bauer's, the accuser side of the situation, and he's willing to call in today to discuss it.
I would say you have less than zero interest in having that conversation. I don't even know why would I want to talk? What am I going to say? I don't know the story that well. I don't know this. She could be telling the truth. I don't know.
So
I'm
Trevor.
not going to fight with this guy. I don't know. I know where Mike is on it.
Well, he's
Innocent man, dragged through the mud.
He's the first guy who I've seen who's basically said that Trevor Bauer's 3-minute video is a lie.
Could definitely be a lie. I just
hadn't seen that take before.
As I said when I said it, I said on the show it's possible that's a lie. Did I not?
You did.
So that's the.
But-
so Dave Sampson.
but-
would you
but-
listen to his show?
No, it was on the Dan Lebitard show, and it was a 3-minute rant going throughout the whole thing. And for me, it looked like he skipped over.
I happen to think Trevor Bauer's telling the truth. If you put a gun to my head, I would say Trevor Bauer's telling the truth. But you have to say, okay, this is one side. This thing will go on. This is the whole point of it. This goes on forever. I think. And Mike, I know Mike's open-minded like that.
Sure, certainly.
I'm dying from David Sampson. Jesus, what else?
He's got some hot takes.
I had a
Go
question
ahead.
for you for the new KMS era 3.0.
KMS show, yeah.
Yeah, right? This is the new era.
That's right.
What
Yes.
is? Do you have like
TikTok
a?
followers? A million yesterday.
Oh, really?
We're over 500.
Every 100 after that, was it now? I'm gonna kick Gus in the balls. What were they doing
Yeah, yeah,
yesterday on Nico's show?
It was slapping.
I gotta
jet
say,
skis.
again, it's maybe because I'm old, but I'm like, that's like in the workplace. Be careful. You can go like deaf from that.
Yeah.
yeah.
They don't mind. They're shock jocks.
Richard Belzer famously sued Hulk Hogan.
Really?
Remember that? Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Richard. We did, but I was thinking of John Stossel. You know him?
I know the name.
from like 2020, and he's like a big libertarian.
Yes, yeah.
He was doing a show on wrestling like in the early 80s, like when it was kind of when the first Hulk Hogan thing really broke out, like WrestleMania and all that stuff. And he did a report, and he asked one of these guys, Dr. D. David Schultz. He said, "Oh, his wrestling's fake, right?" He's like, "Oh, you think it's fake?" And he fucking popped him, and he went deaf in 1 ear.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he sued him. He made a shitload of money. Yeah, so
What's the Richard Belzer thing? I don't know this.
Hogan, Google it, would you, Gus? Hogan was on there, I think with Mr. T, on like Belzer, like one of these late night, whatever, like, you know.
Yeah.
And he put him like a sleeper and like literally like knocked him out and like he fell down, like broke his something.
Oh, Jesus. I'll have to find
And he sued him and won a bunch of money. I think he bought a place in France called Chez Hogan, I think. It was like, am I saying that right? Was it like a sleeper hold or something?
Yeah, it was a sleeper hold, and then they settled out of court.
Yeah, I think I read once it was $6 million. It
Wow.
was crazy.
Good for the Bills.
That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing this, you know, again, if you reverse it and jet ski is popping Fran's sister in the face, I don't know if it's the same thing. I just want everything to be double. Barstool wants these women treated equally, do they not?
It could be problematic, I would imagine.
Well, next Monday, you know, in there, every 500 followers you get on TikTok, I'll pop one of those broads on the face. What do you think? Is that, I mean, again, the women just want to be treated equally at Barstool.
Right.
I don't want to do it. You know, maybe I'll have Gus go there and do it. But yeah, anyway, of course I'm kidding. What else is going on other than Ralph Sampson? What the fuck?
If we want to keep with the Trevor Bauer thing, the girl.
Yeah, well, I'm getting that sense. Are you, Mike?
Well, I was just saying the girl went on Alex Stein, who was the guy that broke into Barstool HQ.
Oh, Mincy's guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do have that audio.
On the show?
Yes.
Why can't we get her on? I don't want to talk to Ralph Sampson. Why don't we get her on?
It's Dave Sampson.
Huh?
Dave Sampson.
Well, I'm a Ralph. I hated Ralph Sampson. You know who Ralph Sampson is?
Yes.
Yes. Do you, Mike?
I don't think so.
Basketball player.
Virginia.
Virginia, there he goes. Really? A big college star and then played for the Rockets in the 80s. Yeah, he was kind of a flame out as an NBA player. Had a good start, but yeah. But book her, Gus. I'm fucking talked about fucking Sampson. All right, yeah, what else?
So where were you with the phone notification yesterday? I feel like everyone was talking about that when that popped off.
Yeah. I tweeted some memes myself. It was 2 minutes early. I was on the phone
right?
with Commissioner Jeff D. Lowe when this happened.
Just the emergency alert?
Yeah, that thing. Jeff
that was newsworthy? I didn't think anything of it, really.
It was. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. It caught me by surprise. I wasn't.
You know
really
what was going to
expecting
happen?
it. No.
You're on Twitter and stuff. No,
Yeah, I wasn't tapped into phone notication.
What was the point of it? What were they testing?
I honestly don't know what they were testing, but there was a lot of conspiracy Twitter was all over it that they were.
Oh, Montante was on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was going to give you COVID or something?
I don't know what the argument is.
It's like a sleeper agent for if you have the vaccine, you'll I don't know, turn into a zombie or
Well,
whatever.
I was texting. I'm telling you, this is like, I'm not breaking any news here, but I was texting with somebody that SNL put up their first 2 shows of the year.
Yeah.
Who's going to be on? It's Pete Davidson and it's Bad Bunny, right? Bad Bunny's the star and the musical guest. The second one, the first one is
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice. So I didn't know who that was. I'm not familiar with that performer. So this buddy texted me back. He said, that's the woman who's on those Dunkin' Donuts commercials with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So an hour later, I'm on YouTube, in the YouTube Shorts. That commercial popped in my YouTube Shorts. I had never seen it. That can't be a coincidence, right?
No, definitely not.
How does that work? How does YouTube, what do they...
They hear keywords.
YouTube does.
Well,
these guys right now are hearing keywords.
Google owns YouTube. I'm sure Google
Right.
is on your phone and everything.
That's what I mean. So, like, I believe these... I believe these conspiracies to an extent. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that they're...
Yeah.
The interesting thing is now Montante says there's probably nothing to see.
Yeah,
there. It's just normal.
one of these
Yeah.
conspiracies. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's
No, it's just normal.
right. Once it becomes normal, he's bored by it.
He's a serious guy now.
Such a big thinker, I don't want to get in his way. But yeah, I did. It was 2 minutes early. What was that?
I just lost it. Hang on.
I want to hear that again. So that's I've never seen a romp him.
Oh, romp him. Yeah.
He's wearing one today, Mike.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry I missed it.
He's wearing his flamingo one. Is it?
Yeah. Makes going to the bathroom easy. You just zip down and take it out.
Pajamas, though, right?
Was it
Pretty
not
much.
easy for you before?
Sometimes it wasn't.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about finding a belt this time.
What was the bathroom process that was problematic for you before that?
You have to take the pants sometimes all the way down, the zipper, you get caught. There's no worries here. It's just drop and go.
What do you mean?
You just zip it down and then it just pops out and then just...
I just zip my shorts off and take a piss.
But yeah, you don't have to worry about things staying up. They just stay up on its own.
Worry about what?
Like the whole outfit just stays up. It's fine.
You worry about your shirt when you're
Not my
urinating?
shirt and the pants. Like sometimes if I don't have the pants caught right and like you're trying to hold them up.
This is an epidemic for you? Your pants are... I don't understand.
Me and pants have a struggling history.
A struggling
history, yeah.
Okay.
Struggling.
I struggle with pants.
That's probably better said. Yeah.
I've seen female rompers before. Is it essentially the same thing?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Boy, that's
That's what it looks
troubling.
like.
He wore one to his wedding, I think, right?
I had the tuxedo one for the night out after.
Night out after. Yeah. I mean, your whole life is like quirky. I see some people think it's a bit. It's not a bit.
I'm unsure. I'm a little unsure.
No, this guy.
No. This is
guy,
100% him.
Did you see his bedroom?
That's true.
It's so
that was
weird.
scary. That
Well,
was a
you
little
might have
scary.
a messy bedroom.
Not to that extent.
But you seem like you might be a little.
Just like laundry.
Yeah.
That's all mine mainly was.
Yeah,
with
there was
pill
some- there was a
bottles.
little more
People had isolated pictures of dog shit on the floor.
It's not dog shit. It's just a stain on the floor. That was there before we moved in.
There was like a piece of shit.
It's not. No, it's not a piece of
That's how
shit.
the
It's
stain
just
formed.
That was definitely dog shit.
It wasn't dog shit.
I guarantee your bedroom's already kind of dirty.
No.
That's bullshit.
Hey, a
Yeah.
tuxedo romp him seems like what they would slip the special needs cousin into after. You know what I mean?
Boy,
Like
you just cracked the case, Mike. He's a retard.
that's not,
Wow.
that's not what the groom wears after the wedding.
But like a special wedding like that, that's what they do.
Doesn't seem right.
By the way, there's no doubt that his mom is disgusted by the two of them in that phone. Like she was trying to be nice, but
That's why she won't visit.
she's never gonna go to the house. She
Yeah.
hates his wife. Like there's no. I don't blame her. I mean, nothing. But the two of them. I can't even imagine Imagine the dog hair in that house.
Oh.
The shit, the piss. It's a disaster.
Is there tension between the mother and your wife?
Not at all. None.
There is.
No.
I can tell you there is.
Oh no. My mom's just happy to have a daughter finally. Well, 2 now, and gonna have a 3rd. So.
Wait a minute.
In-laws.
She's happy to have a daughter. She has 2 now and then a 3rd.
But because she
What
has.
is she like? Ingalls Wild? Does she have 9
So,
kids?
so she grew up. Growing up, it was my 2 brothers and my dad and her. So she was the only female in the
When
house.
you were born?
Yeah, and then
What's the difference between you and your next oldest brother?
my next. What do you mean? What's the difference? There's a lot.
Years.
Years.
Oh, years.
What do you say?
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Where do you guys stand on like the Romantic period versus the Renaissance?
Who'd you vote for?
Beatles or Stones when it comes down? Like what is? Jesus Christ!
He's about a year and a
You
half.
think that's a
older than
bit?
me.
I can't tell now. Honestly, I can't tell.
He's
what?
he's
He's a
country.
year and
I'm
a
rock
half
and
older
roll.
than me. A year and a half.
But you said growing up.
So growing up, yeah.
So the 3 boys.
There's 3 boys. So
Right, I
now
had-
that she has daughter-in-laws, she's happy to actually have some females around
But
that.
she never sees them. She's
So-
never
no.
been to your home.
But we go down to theirs down in Rhode
How
Island,
often?
like probably at least once every other week, if not more.
Okay,
That's fairly often.
I guess. I suppose. Anyway, all right. What else?
So Kevin Spacey rushed to the hospital yesterday.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Mike's guy. Yeah. All the stress, Mike. It's not fair what he's been through.
Godspeed.
It's not right. He hasn't done those videos lately, though.
That was
He
sad.
gave up on those.
I thought we were doing a yearly Christmas Eve tradition.
Yeah, he
and I
stopped.
sat awake all night.
Is that
a
2
couple years
Christmases
ago.
in a row, or just this is the first one he hasn't
No,
done it?
I think it was 3. He did 2 Let Me Be Franks, where he was
Right.
Frank Underwood.
I like those.
And then he did a 3rd, I think, where it was like, hey, gang, let's get real for a
Yeah, it's
second.
enough bullshit.
Yeah, this is Kevin.
Right.
You know?
I think I like Frank better.
Yeah, me too.
Did he have a heart attack or no?
I believe so, but then he was also at the show he was presenting at later that night. So it seems like he's fine.
Show is he presenting at? The Rapies or something? What
He's back, baby. Dropped all charges.
yeah, like what is he? He's getting on the war. Is he still? He's still doing those like bad impressions of like Christopher Walken and stuff.
He did. Oh, his impressions were
I know, but
okay,
now
weren't
it's
they?
like kind of like
Yeah, they found him no problem with his heart. So I guess later on, he was at a festival. What is this? TIFF
Skank
Fest?
Fest with me.
TIFF Fest?
Toronto International Film Festival.
I think so. Well, he was somewhere. He wasn't in Toronto. I thought they said that he was in.
Anyway, we don't care that much.
Yeah,
about us,
no.
Whatever happened to that
Tashkent?
Nantucket thing with him?
Tashkent International.
He
Film
was
Festival.
found not guilty, right? Or no?
Or charges were. I
Is
mean,
that
the
one with
lawsuit
news
was dropped.
With,
or-
what's her face's kid?
Yeah, somebody like
The
prominent.
news. What the hell's her name? What the hell's her name? The news lady. Remember it was her kid?
I don't know.
What was he? He grabbed his dick or something? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Because
Yeah.
he wouldn't do that.
No.
No chance.
It's all above board.
No
The kid
chance.
looked like he was 19.
Of course.
I had a friend back in high school whose cousin worked on set with him, and this was before any of the allegations came out, and he had told me that his cousin said no young man was safe on set with Kevin Spacey.
I could tell you on the old show of mine, EI, somebody came in one day who had worked with him. This is before all of this, and said pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Was like, yeah, you got to stay away from Kevin Spacey.
Unless you want a good time.
Yeah, well, that's right. Allegedly, of course, it's like the Cosby. Yeah, I mean, it's like the Cosby stuff, whatever, the Colonnade stuff. Yeah, it's just there's just people in the world you stay away from. I think. What else? Mick, did you bring a game today?
I didn't bring a game because I've been getting killed for every time I bring one.
What was the last game you brought?
It was the beyond average game during the first producer search.
Just
the first day.
Just remind me. I think I remember. But
It was the movie quotes. It was like I played you a movie quote and you got them all. You played against Dave.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. We
Wasn't-
all act.
wasn't
We all
great.
act that way.
I'll have one next time. I'll bring you one.
Oh, you're in
time.
next time. I like that. I like the arrogance. I like that. What else? What do you have, Gus?
Cole, after you announced,
I want that sound.
Perfect sound for him.
Actually, I think it's better with a shared microphone. Go ahead, Gus.
we were talking.
What'd you do last night?
Me?
No, not you. No. Fernando Valenzuela.
I mean, when I got
You
home,
again? Yes, you.
yes. So when I got home, I started cutting up some more audio for today.
Nice, atta boy.
We just kind of relaxed, took the dogs out, and just sat with the wife, watched TV.
What'd you watch?
90 Day Fiance, The Other Way,
course.
and Last Resort.
The other way? What do you mean the other way?
So-
Like anal or something?
No. So 90 Day Fiance is.
I'd watch that.
So 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, can I make my prediction?
Yeah.
So now we're just going different. So they're going over there.
Yeah, the Americans are going to the other countries, and it's very funny because it shows how bigoted
That's
Americans.
how Mike
can be.
met Alba. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for, that was a great season.
Yeah, give me that one.
No, just did that with the dogs. Relax. It was a good night.
It was like when Borat with you. Is that how he met his wife? He left the village.
Yeah, that's right.
How's the food? You guys have any food left in the house?
Yeah, we do.
You buy some new stuff yet or no?
Yeah, we had some burgers and fries last night. It was good.
Yeah.
Simple, easy. Tonight's gonna hopefully be a homemade pizza night.
Homemade pizza night. Are you making it or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
The brick oven, Gus. Get the brick oven.
No, I don't have the brick oven, so I'll just bake it in just my
What kind of
regular
pizza?
oven. I usually just like cheese,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
but if I want to
Mike's,
get
I think you're
fancy-
with me, right, Mike, or no?
Cheese or I'll do pepperoni, but
Mick?
Pepperoni and bacon. I like
Bacon?
separately. Not those are my two favorite flavors.
I do love bacon. I love pizza. So I've never married the two.
pepperoni bacon's good.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Does your restaurant have pizza?
No,
It's
seafood.
not. Just
Pretty much
seafood.
There's a couple.
Pasta
different
or
ones,
no?
but- Yeah, they got chicken parm.
I'm not a big seafood. No steak?
No, they used to do a prime rib, but they took it off during the pandemic because people were doing too much to go and it got screwed up.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Coleman?
So on the shore, like you usually get like 2 slices. So I'll do like a plain slice and then either a buffalo chicken or a sausage.
Bad boy. How about that? Did you like that pizza place by BC? What the hell's it called?
Pino's?
Yes.
Yeah, not
Oh,
bad.
Pinot's very good.
Pretty good.
I like it. I don't like Frank Pepe's all that much.
Can I say I don't really?
You
either?
talking the original though?
both?
I'm not sure. The smell
talking-
of it gets to me.
You're talking about the one in like Chestnut Hill, or the,
Usually that's the one we would go
I like
to.
the
that
mall
too. And I
there?
like
Yeah,
the one in
yeah.
Watertown. I think they're all good actually. But
I'm telling you, the best one in Watertown is the place I always go with Andy. What the hell?
Stella's.
Stella's.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
been
yeah.
there, right?
Yeah, I love
Stella's. Is great.
Yes.
The guy who owns it's a fucking ball breaker.
yeah.
That place is. You should go there. I'll
will.
you know, I'll take you guys there. I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take
a
the
lunch
boys
date?
There.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Mick, you can come if you're
Sure.
around. Mike's not invited.
Oh, come on. I want to be one of the kids.
You ready to go to You ready to go to Miltons with these guys or no?
Of course.
That's gonna be.
I'm very curious to see because Steve was always the take charge talker, I
Yeah.
think, in those
Yes.
lunches.
Yes.
And Dave was pretty good
Dave,
about
Dave grew into the role.
Yeah, I think so. But regardless, Dave was always a talker.
Right.
I don't know if either of them are going to be. That'll be interesting.
No, and that's like Justin's a 0 in that spot.
I'll tell you what worries me is I think Gus might be more of a talker than Coleman.
For sure.
Yeah.
Gus, I don't need you leading that bus.
No, I was going to say that was one of the things that you should have hired Mick for. He said he'd control the dinner conversation.
It's true. It's true.
There you go, Gus.
Could you have a consulting? We hire you for
Sure.
random
Yeah,
dinners?
yeah,
People should do
absolutely.
that. I
Yeah.
can see you going from dinner
Contract
to dinner.
me. Yeah, that's
Who can
fine.
forget? Like he said, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't that one of your things?
That's right. Hey, how's the golf game?
Yeah, how's the golf game?
Bill's just got a gun in his mouth.
That'll be a quiet. I can handle that though. Like I've gotten better at that. I'm telling you, Mike, you've seen this. I'm trying to grow into sort of the dad role here.
Yeah. Well, at those, you're much more talkative at those type of atmospheres than I would have expected you to be.
Well, I like Bill a lot. And
Yeah.
and I do think everyone likes hearing the old.
You have some good gossip.
Yeah, you can't be an old EI story. Or something.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll throw a couple of those in there, and then but I don't like. Colin was more into the gossipy stuff. Steve was more into like the
Business
stuff. Like, all right, guys, shut the fuck up.
Let's get down
Those
to
were
it.
power. I feel like I should never have been there.
I think
Those
we
were,
all
those
felt
were,
that way. Yeah,
those
I remember-
those were power
Steve
lunches.
has to leave one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gus might have to sit by himself. I think.
At the kids' table.
Yeah, he might have to. All right, what else?
I saw.
Miltons.com, of course. We'll talk more about it later. Yeah.
I saw you tweet about the first chapter of that Live and Let Die book.
Yes, I had Alan Shipnuck on his last book. I wouldn't mind having him on again.
Yeah, there was actually a tweet about him as well.
Yeah, great
From that
podcast.
pussy Justin
Justin Thomas. Yeah. That
baby. So let me give you a little. So Alan Shipnuck, he has the what's it called, the fire
barrel or
fire in the pit or something.
Fire pit.
Yeah, it's a good podcast. I had him on for the Phil book.
Fire Pit Collective.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's have him on, Gus. Let's have him on for this. I'm sure he'll come on. So he's writing the book about the PGA Tour and Live and Let Die, I think it's called.
Yes.
And amazingly, he finished the first draft of the book the day they announced that they were in business together. So he had to literally write the whole thing over again. But there were quotes out there yesterday, wild, great gossipy stuff. Brooks Koepka's calling Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth Country Club pussies, and everyone's yelling at each other. Paul Casey's screaming at people. I'm in for this book. I first thought when they merged, I was like, it loses all its juice, but I think it's going to be pretty good.
It was good. It was a good read.
Yeah, it was good. And now Justin Thomas is tweeting out, why are these reporters asking tough questions?
He's kind of a baby. I'm turning on him.
I hate Justin Thomas.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if Justin Thomas gave me 3 shots aside, I'd fucking take every dollar.
You think so?
Yes. I'd get in his fucking head. I'm not saying I'm better than he is.
Start tapping the club a little bit.
You see me play.
Yeah.
We played that same course we played the Ryder Cup. Same tees. Justin Thomas gives me 3 shots aside. I'll take every dollar he's ever made in his life.
Wow.
He wouldn't last 4 holes with a guy like me. I'd break him in half.
Riggs, you listening? You got to set that up.
Yeah, he's listening. He's texting Justin Thomas I fucking hate this guy. Come on next time. I thought it was funny when you used that horrific homophobic slur a couple of years ago.
That's right.
I mean, I was offended by that.
Sure.
I don't care if Mike uses it. They use that in the blind. Those guys are crazy. Blind Guy Project.
I don't know where you got this image of me.
These guys are nuts. I can't use that here. But 4 shots aside. 4.
What's your peak golf game? At what age and what were you shooting?
Late 30s. I was probably closer to a 6 or a 7. But I don't worry. It doesn't matter what my handicap is.
You're in the mental warfare game.
Just Thomas' handicap's gonna be me.
Yeah.
I'll break him in half. He's gonna be like, why Alan Shipnuck ask a tough question? Because everybody sucks your cock, you idiot. One of the guys, Butch Harmon's brother, I think, in the book is quoted as saying about Brandel Chambly. He's like, I'm amazed he had the time to take his mouth off of Rory's cock, put it on his cock, which made me laugh. I'm in for this book.
What's
the tweet from Justin?
Yeah,
JT.
It was, I'd like to speak on behalf of a lot of tour players and say we're sick of Alan Shipnuck doing what he does. Bring positivity and good stories to help grow the game of golf.
Yay!
That's so weird.
Great.
You've made hundreds of millions of dollars, you drip. Just be happy. You're a drip on that Netflix series. You're a fucking drip. Bring all the cameras you want. 4 shots aside. You won't last 10 holes with an athlete like me. No chance, JT. You gonna bring Jordan? You guys gonna hang out together? You're so wacky. You hang out as kids, asshole.
I think that speaks to what Twitter and everything has done.
Of course, and
I
guarantee everyone's defending him.
Yeah.
And look, when it's unfair, totally fine. If it's bullshit, then it's totally. By the way, this Cantley stuff is not bullshit. But when everyone's like, "Oh, this is bullshit," shut up. We're not here to. There are other podcasts and other places, other employees of the company who will go around and do some caddy series and suck your dick. I'm not going to suck your dick. You're going to suck mine after I beat you. That's it. Maybe half up.
Yeah.
Put your fucking lips on my dick. You know what? I'll say this right now about Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth. I want to see a sex tape. I want to see those guys fucking.
B&B?
I want to see
That's a
P&A.
little far.
Oh,
I want to see
P&A.
P&A. Yeah. I want to see 6 and 9.
HRP.
Guys can do that.
I think you're allowed to ask that, actually.
What do you mean?
Just a couple of guys. That's
Yeah,
just
2 white guys?
Boys being
Yeah.
boys, yeah.
Guys
couple of
69, right? Gay guys?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Oh, definitely. Why not?
Right? I mean, is it a different number or no?
No.
No?
I think it works. I think it actually works better.
I do too. I would think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Might get a little heavy though on the bottom.
Certainly.
Depending on the guy's frame on top of you.
Thomas and Spieth are
Speed's a little. He's lost some weight.
yeah, he's okay. It's not like Yeah, I think so.
Gus, get in here. We'll try that.
Gus and Mike, get to work. Gus will do it. All right, what else? Fuck Justin Thomas. Hey, Rick, set up. I'll kick his ass.
Isn't that that's what and Barstool's part of this? But if an athlete said that 30 years ago, why don't you bring more positivity? They'd be getting hammered on sports talk radio and all that.
Yeah, it's weird, but although that guy's getting killed in New York.
Okay.
That Giants player. They didn't do that, but what was his? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The guy,
Evan Neal. Yeah.
Yeah, he was basically.
I have that.
Oh
if you
yeah,
wanna rip
yeah,
it.
yeah. So where was he saying this? Or did he tweet it out?
I think
Or
he was being
just media after practice or
I think during practice.
He's a bum. This guy a bum?
Yes.
Or no?
Absolutely terrible. Half the reason that the Giants are garbage this year is
What
because
position
of
is
the
he?
line.
He's an offensive
I
lineman.
think he's a right or left tackle. He might be a left tackle.
Okay. You ever heard of Lawrence Taylor?
Yes.
Okay.
He's what you studied
Fair
last
question.
night.
Okay.
Well, it was annoying because some people would just tweet out now random names, and some of them I did know, but I just didn't even want to respond or anything.
Do your homework. It would be this shit. I know these guys.
I was talking to Coleman about the Manning cast, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know Peyton had a brother."
Go ahead.
Right tackle Evan Neal looked up towards the stands, raised his arms, and gestured sarcastically.
Do we have
he
the
said
Neil
he did
sound
not-
or no? Is the actual sound of it or no?
No, I thought that was just him talking to the media. Like, I thought he was quoted on that, Evan Neal.
No, there's no sound of that.
No,
Sure,
this-
Gus, check that. I don't want. I'd rather have if we have. If not, that's fine.
Yeah. That was the Don LaGreca reaction
Yes.
to it. Yeah.
Epic. Epic rant.
He did have a Notes app apology too, Evan Neal, after all
Jesus,
that.
what a world we live in. So what did Neil say? Is there sound of him, Gus, or no? No. Okay.
No,
So go ahead.
no,
Yeah. So go ahead.
yeah.
So what did Neil say? Just play. You can play the sound.
Cool.
flip off. Right tackle Evan Neal looked up towards the stands, raised his arms, and gestured sarcastically. He said he did not flip off fans, but he did yell a clear message to them. They are booing us, so I said, boo louder, Neal told NJ Advance Media on Wednesday. Why would a lion concern himself with the opinion of a sheep, he added. The person that's commenting on my performance, what does he do? Flip hot dogs and hamburgers?
Yes. I like this guy.
It's not bad.
Somewhere?
I mean, so this guy pretended to be all worked up, Don LaGreca, right? He did the whole fake.
Yeah,
rant. But yeah,
freaked out.
But like he's the guy's whatever. He got him in the bed. It's like, Mick, he didn't have 2 days to cool down.
That's right. You should have taken a
He's
couple
in the-
times.
At that point, he's in the car. With,
Couple days, relax.
He's Christian in the car right there.
Oh, yeah.
Like you get him, 2 days. But now he's doing the Notes app apology.
That's exactly right.
So that's the thing. Like, he didn't have a chance to do that. So did you just get torched the other day or something?
Yeah, I mean,
By the way, a
Giants
couple people
fans-
tweeted me, Coleman. BC won.
Yeah, I know. We were at Saco.
Yeah, but what's that? You can still find the score.
I really just wasn't paying attention.
How are you talking about?
I was dialed in, all right?
I
I
wasn't.
you're not the quarterback. Like, I don't understand.
I know. I just wasn't paying attention to the game. It was
You
you.
didn't check between Saturday and
Not really.
Wednesday to see
Not
if they
really.
won?
I've been locked into the show trying to get everything in
Oh,
order.
that's a good defense, I
Interesting
suppose.
guy.
I'm telling you, this guy's interesting, right?
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm out. Like I'm out
There's
on the.
some Steve there.
He's interesting in the ways he's uninteresting.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
He's the oldest 23-year-old I've ever encountered.
He reminds me of Steve in a lot of
100%.
ways.
Yeah, for
What do
sure.
your friends say? If I, we can get one of your friends on at some point, right?
Probably, yeah.
Who's one of your bros? Who's your best friend?
Ooh, that's tough. But Sam is a good guy.
Is he a BC guy or is
BC
he,
guy, yeah.
Is he a
He's
where's
in
he
Boston.
live? Southie or
In Boston, I stayed with him leading into the
Okay,
show.
he's a bro.
Yeah, he's a big time bro. He's a little California kind of.
What does he do?
I'm not exactly sure. Like a bunch of them
You
are
ever had a
just.
conversation with him?
Well, a bunch of them are just like in finance. So I just like.
Oh, he's a
like
finance
that makes
guy.
sense.
a lot of guys,
yeah,
like
yeah,
BC
yeah.
guys, are just like finance bros.
I have no
And,
idea.
yeah.
So he's
Right,
in
yeah.
finance, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's probably doing well, right?
He's doing all right. Yeah.
All right. Okay. What would he say if I said to Sam, what's Coleman like? What would he say?
I don't even know. I feel like I give off such a different
You're a maniac with
persona.
them.
No. They just think I'm like kind of stupid sometimes, like funny, like wild a bit. You know,
Wild. You're
Yeah,
wild how?
I don't know. Like I have a good time. I like going on the dance floor, tearing it up.
Oh, all
can see
right.
that. I
This
can
guy-
see that.
Okay.
You know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
I feel like I don't know if it's like the uncomfortable
I felt
Coleman
uncomfortable when he said that.
he's kind of like, hey, that's what I do.
I get my dance on. I get my dance on.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What's the wildest thing you did at BC?
Ooh.
Oh, oof.
Too many.
Yeah.
Mary Lou's still there?
Mary Lou.
Mary Lou's that the name of the bar or no?
Oh, M.A.'s?
Mary Ann's?
Mary
Mary
Ann's.
Ann's, sorry, Mary
No, it actually turned
Oh.
into a dispensary, I believe.
No.
That's right across from Pino's. Right?
Pino's,
Yeah.
Yes.
I never
Yeah,
even
yeah.
got to go to M.A.'s. Like they shut it down. I think by the
M.A.'s,
time I
Mike.
was 21.
By your 20, it was gone by then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I never really went. But
Okay. I think other national local broadcasters have. But what? Well,
I'm trying to think of.
your wildest thing?
Yeah.
That's okay, Coleman. Don't worry about
There's
it.
a lot. There's a
I'm
lot.
I'm sure there's many candidates. I have no doubt.
It's hard to pick just
The
one.
guy's a dancer. What kind of dancing are we talking?
I mean, I love
Ballet or-
No, I love like rap and hip hop. So like any kind of.
Oh, you do?
He bumps and grinds.
He's 23, Mike. I don't
Yeah.
know. This kid could be my son.
This is true.
I mean, easily.
Yeah.
Might be. All right, what else?
We have.
Two.
So
Gus is dancing to that.
the
Would you take him out dancing, Gus? Like a Province Club or something?
Oh yeah.
Wow, what a,
I'm not good at the
That
club.
would be a great
Justin,
Twitter account.
Justin and Coleman at the club would be better.
Yeah, have you seen these videos of Justin dancing? Or
Oh
no?
God, yeah.
Not you, idiots. I'm asking Coleman. I know you
I've
have.
not,
You probably
no.
masturbated to him. Gus. You haven't. Oh. Justin's a madman. What show is that, Mike, where he's jumping around like a lunatic?
some EDM thing. I can't remember.
Yeah. What was it?
He's an EDM guy?
Yeah, he's
It was
crazy.
something. It was something like that, right?
He's crazy. What?
Levels by Avicii. I think that's what it was.
Oh, well, that's what he danced to.
Well, Avicii's dead, though, right?
But he was at a specific show.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
all excited, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was all drugged up, probably.
I don't know that Justin's
No?
a drug guy.
Is that Zik gone? Do we have an update?
It wasn't. It wasn't at lunch the other day. So.
Oh, that didn't get credit, by the way, for how weird it was. So the show ended
Yesterday? Or?
whenever I was on.
That was
two days ago.
Yeah.
And I looked at my phone and I had a text from Justin saying, "I can give you a ride home. I'm here to clean the bathrooms." And
Were you really that surprised by that?
I said to that, I was like, "Hey guys, is Justin here?" They're like, "I don't think so." And then Justin walks in with all his gear.
Well, it was Tuesday.
Unannounced.
It would be like if you stopped by the Stern Show back in the day. Jackie Martling was just in there,
Well, it's not Elevate.
scrubbing away.
It's not Elevate
Well,
Justin.
whoever.
Yeah,
You know.
Similar talents.
Yeah.
It was Blink 182. He was dancing to.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
that
Was
show?
it? That's
Yeah.
surprising.
Oh, well, he loves those guys.
It's the one
No,
where
it's
he's yelling,
surprising in
right?
the dance sense, I guess.
Oh, true. Yeah, I don't know. What else?
So a Canadian minors hockey team, they're getting rid of essentially like locker rooms, like having to change in the locker rooms. They're making it, I saw Spit and Chicklets tweet about this. They're effectively making you come in wearing your gear or change in like a bathroom stall essentially. And basically just kind of the death of, actual locker room culture within hockey. I know that's a big thing for hockey guys.
Yeah.
Where does the team go during intermission?
Yeah, I was going to ask that. What do they do?
Well, like they still have the physical locker room, but the idea of like dicks out, swanging, hanging in the locker room isn't a thing.
It's a shame.
It feels like a lot to eliminate a problem that only people that aren't there had.
It seems like maybe one person complained
Right.
and then they
That's
just
what I
made
mean.
an entire rule about
Almost
it.
definitely
essentially.
that's what happened.
Yeah.
You got too many rat tails or something, you know?
I'm not a big fan of the guys in the locker room who are super comfortable being naked. Though.
neither.
That was never my thing.
Yeah.
I got a friend who's very, very overly comfortable.
I do too.
Yeah, it's
Really?
It's weird. Yeah.
Who's that?
Will.
Sam?
No, Will.
Will. I guess he will. Call
Yeah.
out.
No,
Not,
Will.
not our Will.
No. Will's a genius.
He is.
Smart guy. Yeah.
Genius how?
Just incredibly like driven, work hard, like
Why is he walking around naked?
Cock
all the
out.
time?
because he works out like every single day, just endlessly and
He's proud of his body.
very.
Okay. His penis. You've seen his penis then?
He always wears these like too big sweatpants that like give a little droop to like the V down,
sure,
those
yeah.
kind of guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey, look, I mean, I don't blame him.
Hey, he's got it. I would do the same probably.
The gym that Mutt works out at and is having sex with the man who owns the gym. Sure. I used to go there once in a while at EEI if I was whatever. Like I had a meeting in the afternoon, so if I was around, I'd run a few miles there. I'd go into the locker room. Obviously, Mutt would be deep and passionate, sex with that guy Scott. Nobody even noticed. It was just kind of, well, this is up. There they go again.
Part of the scenery.
They just couldn't stay away from each other. Like jackrabbits, the two of them. It's this kind of attraction that you just say, well, it's in the air,
Right.
Tim Murphy, who was my boss's boss. I don't know if you even knew. Do you know Tim?
I knew the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like that. He'd be like working out at lunch hour, and he'd just come over, swing over, talk to you. With like, I'm like,
Get a quick suck in.
yeah, just like naked or
One of the
having a towel.
guys.
I'm like, I don't want to. I understand, like, but
A lot of the really, really old guys in the gym.
I was gonna say it's
Yeah.
almost
Guys
like
cliche,
me.
but in my gym going days, it was always the old men with tiny penises.
guys like me, Mick, just old
that's right.
guys,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wandering around, not getting jokes.
Old, wrinkly,
Yeah, like,
52-year-old.
Like, what's the joke? I don't
That's
even
right.
understand it.
That's right.
But yeah, there's a certain level, but then you get this certain level of comfort. Like well, my dad would wear the jock strap,
Oh
which is wild to me. You ever try and wear one of those?
No.
Have you?
no.
Insane. He used to go for runs and they have it on. I'm like, how the fuck? I think if you gave me a jock strap, I don't think I know how to put it on.
No.
Wouldn't that be specifically for some kind of sport?
Yeah, like, aren't you wearing a cup with that?
Yeah. Do you wear
No,
that
it was like
comfortable?
it was like a running. Let's see if I can find an old one. It's weird. Call Ryan, would you? Gus, Coleman, you have his number, right? My brother Ryan.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
Underwear did Dad wear?
Well, he'd know better than anybody. Let me see here. He'll explain it better if he's up.
Gotcha.
We're getting all the stars today. Matt Siegel, Ryan Minahan.
Could also see if Ryan wants to hire Conan.
It's true. How many brothers do you have, Coleman?
Just Chris.
Same with me, just Ryan. What are you laughing at?
What's
What's wrong with you?
Just wondering if Ryan's taking up magic is all.
He may not answer, although he's old now too. It's early there. It's on the West Coast. Getting the kids ready for school. He's got busy.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? That's Coleman's number.
I see the name is Maria Coleman.
That is name. That's right. Everybody's hoping.
Nice to know his mother.
What I was trying to explain to these guys the jockstrap that Dad would wear. Am I saying it correctly? Like what when he would run? Like what? You know?
Yeah, it was like the assless jockstrap.
Right.
That
Yes.
just hold the goods in place. That basically warranted wearing a cup.
Right.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? That's better. That's better
But
explained.
didn't wear a cup.
Did not wear a cup. Right.
I gotcha.
It just seemed like as an adult that seems not comfortable. I don't understand
all.
why he did it.
And he would sleep in it,
Well, I don't think that's true.
I believe.
No, I don't. No, maybe you slept with him before, but no, I don't. No, with his pajamas, he would wear a jockstrap under. I don't think that's true.
No. Sorry. He would sleep in just a t-shirt.
Sometimes he would. Yeah.
Be ready to
Winnie
go.
the Pooh style.
All right, goodbye. Talk to you later. See you later.
Yeah, boys.
Busy day for him. Yeah, doing nothing.
I like that Coleman's just now realizing why whenever he calls men, they answer, hey.
What's up? Wow. So that makes more sense, I guess. But guys back then would do that. I remember going to the gym playing basketball. Guys would have those on, just walking around.
There was no comfort. Men weren't allowed to be comfortable.
No, it's
back then.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That's where thank God Tommy John came. We can get them at Miltons, by the way. What else? What do you have, Gus? Have you booked that woman yet, Gus?
Which one? Sexy Red? Or, well, there's a bunch of people.
What the fuck is Sexy Red?
We talked about her yesterday.
She was a topic of discussion yesterday.
What?
Oh, big time, yeah.
Because-
Theo Vaughn.
Yes.
With Theo Vaughn,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she's actually coming to Boston on October 16th.
I'm all set.
Okay.
No.
She did have a sex tape drop last night, though. We may have cursed her.
She did?
Yeah, she accidentally posted a sex tape to her Instagram story.
Accidentally.
You think I was after
Yeah,
that?
right.
Accidentally.
Hey.
How are you doing your porn star?
I haven't heard back. I mean, she just effectively said she's going to be traveling this fall, and she'll let me know. So that's where we're
I
at.
like that there was no reason to get her. Coleman was just like, hey, you want to...
Come on.
reached out to a porn star.
I mean, come on.
No,
Come on.
Porn star in studio just sounds funny to me. We're friendly, so I figured, hey.
Yes.
What do you mean friendly? You guys you talk about sport? Like, what do you mean?
So when I was in Nashville with Glennie, we all went out to dinner. Sat right next to her, had good convos. At the bar later that night, hung out with her there. No, we were just hanging. It's good stuff. And then we went to the Museum of Sex with Glennie. It was her and Savannah Bond. So
Two of my favorites.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of
So,
a double date.
Where was that?
in New York, the Museum of Sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've not been there. I'll be there
It's
next
fun.
week.
They got a boob room. It's pretty cool.
What do you mean? Just boobs?
There's
in
just
the room?
giant inflatable boobs, and you jump around.
You get to squeeze them.
Oh, wow. You get a dick between them? I don't think I'll be doing that next week.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'll be at the Mean Girl show all 4 nights, so I don't have time for that.
Gotta be.
Yeah, have to be. All right. Well, Gus, did you have a story, though? You were talking about Sexy Red. I don't know.
No, there was that. But no, we have not locked in the Trevor Bauer accuser yet. But we're working on that.
Alan Shipnuck?
Alan Shipnuck. I'm working on Alan as well.
Springsteen?
We're always going to be working on Bruce.
Okay. All right. Okay, go ahead. What do you got?
We have the.
Do you have anything?
Yes, the Star Wars trivia. We were talking. Coleman and I were
You have
talking.
the Star Wars trivia. Coleman's participating. You can't be doing questions with him.
No,
Coleman
no.
also developed what he was about to mention, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, you have some insight on this?
I just heard Coleman say I wrote the questions for Star Wars trivia. I came up with the categories.
You got the categories for it, but one
What
of
do you
the.
mean? You're in the game.
I didn't realize. I thought yesterday you asked me to help you.
Oh, it's Justin. Forget. I'm
Yeah.
confusing you nerds. Fucking geek.
I basically came up with 8 different categories for it.
Okay.
So
I have another side consultant on this. Who's a big Star Wars expert as well. I'm just saying.
cool.
Yes. Go ahead.
So basically, it would be a category each dedicated to the individual
That's gonna be different
trilogies.
tiers of difficulty too.
Yeah. So this is more so just like the individual categories to then.
All 3 trilogies.
So it's like prequel trilogy is 1, original is 1, sequel's 1.
Gotcha.
Planets. So naming planets where certain things happened.
Sure.
Mashup. So basically,
I like that.
Star Wars characters mashed up. Music. So that could be either name the song, name.
Is this bad to do? You're giving them a heads up to study.
I don't think so. I think
you know the. So we're not going to go into like TV shows and books. Or?
There's one that's outside lore. So that would be anything from the TV shows.
I think they said
video
both,
games.
I think they both say
books.
they don't read the books though.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, we have to have a call with both of them and do it here and then kind of get the rules because I think Justin is very focused on winning this.
Yeah.
I was tweeting about it yesterday, As is Jeff. He does not want to lose to Justin. So okay. Do you have any sample questions yet or no?
No, I was just kind of getting categories all in order.
In your mind, what's an example of an easy question to kind of get them going, say in the original series?
Original.
What's amazing to think about is that if Justin said, like, hey, Jeff likes Star Wars, I'd like to go head-to-head with him in trivia. It seems perfectly natural.
Sure.
Jeff was sitting at home one day thinking, like, I got to take this cocksucker down a peg.
Right.
I'm coming for Trudell.
Yeah, I saw Jeff tweet something the same as yesterday. He's very into this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't really think of anything off top.
I'll handle it.
Yeah.
What is the current betting line for this, do you think, Mike?
I think based on the people that'll be doing a lot of the betting, I would think Justin would be favored probably, right?
In the poll, he was favored over Jeff.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think it was like 65 or something to 30, whatever. So.
I saw that Idiot Cons put up a poll.
Yeah.
Or who's the craziest fan base.
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you think it is?
That was a slam dunk. I've seen it was like
Stupid.
60% for the Minifans.
Idiot. I like Cons, but he's always tweeting like, oh, hey, it shows he's listening to like, hey, pardon my take. Why are you saying, like, shut up. Just produce your dumb podcast. Leave me alone, idiot. I like him, but good God.
Who was he who you up against?
Swifties, I believe.
Yes.
The Swifties.
The Riders.
Oh, this was all in all the world.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The Riders and somebody else.
Yeah, who was the last one?
AWLs, the part of my take fans.
Oh, right. The AWLs.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they're a nice crew, but like they're nice people.
Yeah.
Their leader is a monster, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah, horrible sexist.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. It's dreadful. I'm happy at least Portnoy stood up to him. Somebody has to in this company because I can't.
But PFT kind of balances him out, I think.
Well, as far as we know, I mean, who knows what's really going on?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they're watching sex tapes all the time.
Right.
You know, famous celebrity sex tapes. I don't even know who. Now that Stinky Red is in there.
Stinky Red.
Who is it?
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
Stinky Red.
I don't know. Sexy Red.
Would that be more or less interesting if PFT's brother started going after Big Cat?
He should.
Right?
He's being consistent. He should.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
I mean, actually be pretty funny. You should do that. All right, what else, boys?
Did you see the new trailer for that Elvis movie coming out, the Priscilla one?
I did.
What are your thoughts on Jacob Elordi as Elvis in that
Elvis
comparatively to Austin Butler?
I didn't love Austin Butler.
Yeah.
That
He went on a deep dive.
Horrendous movie.
Who did?
Austin Butler, like to get into that. He didn't
talks
stop
like him,
talking.
Talks like him now.
Exactly.
Like, it's annoying. Weird. It's annoying. Elvis is like not. You can't do Elvis. It just always feels like an SNL thing. Like no matter who's doing Elvis, it's just all the time. You know?
Am I wrong? Maybe I just don't know enough about Elvis's life. But did the Elvis movie with Tom Hanks, did that not just seem like a parody of Dewey Cox, which is a parody?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it seemed like they were ripping that off. I was like,
Right.
really? They're this like cliche about a lot of this
Yeah,
stuff?
I did not like that movie. This movie, I think, is Sofia Coppola, so it should be good, I suppose. But like, am I that interested in finding out about Priscilla Presley? Not. I have to admit, not really.
Yeah.
I'm sick of these music fucking bios. I'm sick of them. I hated the Elton John one. I hated the stupid one where they pretended the Beatles were fucking didn't exist. What was that called yesterday? It was fucking stupid.
Yeah. But at least that's an original. That's not a.
Yeah, I guess.
You know.
You like Walk the Line?
I liked Walk the Line enough. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So it's
Those
like,
Ray and Walk the Line kind of started all
that's
this.
the problem is they were successful. So when they're successful, and by the way, so was Elvis. I'm forgetting another one that was a monster. What was it?
Good.
Bohemian
Freddie Mercury?
Rhapsody?
Yes, yes. The guy won the Oscar. It was it was terrible. The movie stunk. It was a huge hit. So now, they'll have 3 or 4. Like they're gonna start doing about everybody.
Yeah.
I just saw Varieties do one about No Eggs at 4.
Well, that's about
the ups
that.
and downs.
I like that.
Downs are unbelievable.
Is there anyone?
At one point, one of the guys No Eggs at 4 went to a drive-in movie theater in Saco by himself with a piano and just sat there while a couple didn't get married. It's the saddest.
Untouched.
And the guy in a Saudi outfit's just standing next to him. And a fatso Montante's bawling. It was a very sad scene. What were you say, Coleman?
Is there anyone in particular that you would like a biopic on? And like,
I just like, you know what to me has ruined all those is documentaries. They're just better. They're just better. I would rather watch a documentary about Elton John than watch what's his name play Elton John in a movie.
Would a Bruce biopic excite you?
Well, no, they tried to do it a couple of years ago where this foreign kid like fell blinded by the light where he's obsessed with Bruce. It stunk. Fucking stunk.
Yeah.
Did he participate or was it?
No, but he was like, was nice about it.
Yeah.
Like, I think he went to one of the premieres or something. But I don't know. I would rather just watch a like, you can't beat the Eagles documentary. You can't beat a great music documentary where guys hate each other. Yeah. Quiet Riot, which is a band in the 80s when I grew up, a metal band.
Yep.
And like Bang Your Head. You know that song, Mike, or no? Metal Health to Try. They had a documentary like 10 years ago where their lead singer died. and they were trying out new lead singers. And they were playing these little clubs all over the country. And this one lead singer they tried out was like painted houses, and the band was a mess, but it was great. It was like an honest, dirty look at a band. It's way better than some shit biopic movie where everything's like, like one of the producers is probably going to be the guy. I think Elton John was one of the fucking producers of that movie.
Right.
But it's like, well,
that's the problem with those, right?
It's like a Justin Thomas movie. Like, it's not going to be any good. Like, that's why the Netflix one with the golfers was okay, but it kind of stunk because they signed off on everything.
Right. I think the biopic works better too if it's a guy you don't know.
Absolutely.
You're looking at him and like, that's not Elton John.
Right.
We know what he looks like.
I'm going to guess I like Ridley Scott. He's a great director. I like Joaquin Phoenix. He's a terrific actor. I think this Napoleon movie is going to suck.
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
I'm kind of.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
But it's like these big, like sweeping. It doesn't work. Put it this way, like, we didn't know anything really about Oppenheimer. Not really.
Yeah. Right.
That's why. It worked.
Yes.
That's why it worked. And it's a great, maybe the greatest filmmaker right now making a movie with And I think it also helped, by the way, the star had no baggage. It wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio playing Oppenheimer.
Right, and even if it was, you're not looking at him being like, that's not what Oppenheimer looks like, because we don't know. And there's not a thing where it's like, oh, this is political, even though I'm sure there was an element of that, but you're not like, oh, it's being leaned one way or the other because of politics or anything.
People had heard of the name Oppenheimer, mostly. I'd read the book, so obviously I knew some of the stuff, but like, nobody knows the character Robert Downey Jr. was playing. Not really.
Right, exactly.
Like, everyone was sort of on, nobody knows the character Josh Hartnett was playing. Like, that's why it was also just a great movie. I'm in for Napoleon. Like, I hope Ridley Scott pulls it off. He's one of my favorite directors, but I get nervous when I see big, sweeping epics. Maybe he'll do it. I don't know.
Did you hear Mick's review of Oppenheimer?
Ooh.
I'm not sure.
And boom.
There it is. That's not bad. Sad thing is I looked over at Mick like, oh boy, I'm curious. I think you told me you saw Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I loved it. I gave it a 9.7.
A 9.7?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
Out of 10?
Yeah. Wow. It's my favorite movie I've seen in the last 10 years, I would say.
It was great. It was I can't wait to see it again. I think it's one of those ones that will grow on you the more you watch it too. It's just
the score was awesome.
Unbelievable.
Too. Yeah.
And because I think it's a super smart movie. Like, I just think there's little things in there the more you watch it. Yeah. Especially when you watch it again, like with knowing what you know about Downey Jr.'s character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like him and his staff, he's like manipulating them, and they start to find out. You start to
yeah.
And it didn't feel long.
I was like, there were
nice.
parts of the movie where I was literally like, this is fucking. I had that feeling that I haven't felt in so long in the movie theater. I was like, I'm fucking alive. This is a great fucking movie. I hope Scorsese movies like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I think we've talked about this. I think I was wrong about The Irishman.
Yeah.
I think it's actually a great movie.
I need to do a rewatch on that. I only did it once and it was all broken up.
It is tougher to get through. And you know what? Part of that might be I saw Oppenheimer in theaters and I saw The Irishman at home.
Same. I watched it in 2 sittings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean is where at home you got your phone out and whatever other distractions.
And the first hour is not great.
Yeah.
It ends. The last hour and a half is awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else? What else you got, Gus? You're a movie guy.
I'm excited to see Oppenheimer when it comes out for me. I haven't seen it yet, so I have to wait for it to come out on videos.
Videos, yeah. The video store.
Yeah. I go to the one Blockbuster that's left in Oregon. Mike Francesa.
Who?
Mike Francesa.
Okay.
There you go.
He had a nice little tearful remembrance of Tim Wakefield.
Yes.
Oh.
I saw this. You hear this, Mike?
No, I've not.
It's actually very sweet. Go ahead.
Okay.
Wakefield, I didn't know, but you hear nice things about him. Solid pitcher, journeyman pitcher, not a great pitcher, but a solid pitcher. Had some good days.
That's some good days.
I'll say, forgetting it's such a. I did this but I would say, I can't kill Francis because I started by saying I met him a couple of times. I would say I was in the same market as him at least. So I was in the media while he was pitching a lot of the time. So it makes sense maybe I would have met him once or twice. But I understand that he wasn't a great pitcher, but I would not call Tim Wakefield a journeyman. A journeyman means you bounced around.
He was on the Red Sox for 20 years or something.
He pitched for 2 teams. And one he pitched for 20 years. I think it was most innings for the team ever on Cy Young or something.
I think he means caliber of player, right?
I think he means more like he was an average pitcher who pitched for a long time.
Like a mid-4 ERA.
And I saw, right. And I saw that same site had a montage of his. Do you see this of his greatest remembrances of dead people? That funhouse guy. It's all stuff like that where he's like, was it Stan Lee? Was that one of them?
Yeah. And he doesn't know who he is.
So you can find it. It's like, he died. Yeah, that whole thing.
Had some good days. Clearly some bad.
Had some good days. Wakefield didn't know him. Good guy. God, he sounds so old now. I wonder what he thinks when he sees Mad Dog. He's like, honestly, Mad Dog's the biggest star he's ever been, like in a national perspective.
Probably so, yeah.
Well, definitely so nationally.
Yeah.
Not in New York, but it must be weird for him. He's doing some podcast for some, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's a little more at peace with his relationship with Mad Dog, though.
Sure, and he came to the Barstool, he had fun.
Yeah.
Ryan's texted me 5 minutes ago. I know Dad slept in a jock and t-shirt.
I'm certain.
The more he thought about it, the more
in my life,
there's
there's anything in my life I believe in. I'm willing to die for this.
That man.
There's no way.
He was nothing if he wasn't jocked.
Doesn't sound comfortable either to sleep in.
No. Did you find those other ones or no?
I'm looking for them.
See if I can find them.
It's just a bunch of like separate ones, but.
Oh, I thought the Funhouse guy had a compilation. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see.
Oh, I think I got it.
All right, go ahead.
That same time with.
Oh, hang on a sec.
Take your time.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
What do you think of him?
Stan Lee.
Yeah, Stan Lee.
I don't know who he is.
Lee?
Don't know who he is, no.
Jesus.
Who is he? Who is he? Who is Stan Lee?
I remember this one.
He was one of the creators of Marvel Comics.
Oh, who cares?
That's just an honest reaction, though. I like that.
I hate callers like that who are like you say, I don't know. And you're like, you don't know?
Yeah.
Like, yes, you're smarter than me. Who is it? You don't know?
Yeah, because Stan Lee's not. I mean, now
he's is not gonna fucking know who Stan Lee
right
is.
now he's a huge name because of all the Marvel movies. Like now it's a mainstream thing.
But even now, for instance, like he wouldn't he just doesn't care about shit like that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is 15, 20 years ago, before all the Marvel shit, Stan Lee, like if you knew comic books, you knew who he was. But
he just died like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm saying in general, I don't think it's crazy that Mike Francesa throughout his life didn't know who Stan Lee was.
No, I don't think he knows it. We know he's now if that guy didn't call. But so what? I never thought it was a big deal. All right, what else?
So a crime podcast actually brought up the case. This was True Sunlight.
Hold on 1 second.
I thought you were mentioning Deserted Truth. I'm sorry. It looked like you looked at me and said, "Here we go with the crime." Sorry. I thought you were about to kill me for that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry a lot. Sorry.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I won't interrupt you again. I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you? You what?
I won't interrupt you again.
No, it's fine. But what's wrong? What?
I thought you were coming to come right down at me about the Vegas podcast.
What's this insecurity about? What's going on?
That's all I hear about.
What happened to you as a kid?
Podcast.
Why are you insecure?
I'm the youngest of like the generation, like our cousins, my brother. Like I'm the youngest.
Okay.
So I was always picked on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's why I have a natural
you're sickly
defense
and whatever.
Yeah.
You're a defensive guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say on the live show, I thought he seemed the loosest he's ever been.
I thought
with you on stage.
I thought Mick the last couple of weeks was great on the show and at the live show.
He was definitely got better as it went along.
Yes,
Thank you, Mike.
Yes, yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I mean, Mike didn't endorse you, but yeah,
it's okay. Though. That's all right though. He's
I had
honest.
him up to third in Steve units though. By the
that's
end.
true.
I think that was my highest ranking in
big.
Steve units.
Yeah.
That is big.
As your Steve
He's
units
climbing in Steve points, I must say.
have your that voice. Have your Steve units changed with these guys, or is it just over once they get the job? I would think it always has to be.
I could continue the calculations,
Just
even though
curious.
Dave Portnoy has co-opted.
Yeah. Well, this is now
my
the
brand.
The
Shove units.
Shove units.
Yeah.
Shove units for pitching. Is that what it is?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Steve was all excited about this idea for the Case season 3, and he pitched it to me. I think it's a good journalistic idea, but I don't think it's that great a podcast idea. I haven't told.
Well,
him.
that's the struggle with it.
I haven't told him that yet.
Was he all excited to? Did you like run and tackle you? You said at the live
He
show.
did.
He was all over it.
Well, he won't hear it here, so we can talk about it.
See, I was going to say we're fine, but I think it's actually really good journalism, and he should do it. And I would be happy to help him or whatever, promote it. But I don't think it's a great podcast.
It's not the case where.
I don't want to give it away, obviously, but I don't. I'm not. Maybe he's right and I'm wrong. I'm just not seeing it.
Is there anything being banted about for season 3 that maybe you've already peeked into a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there has.
Interesting.
For the first time, Kirk Minahan for the Case will be going into international waters.
Whoa. Wow.
Interesting.
Yes.
North America?
Shut up, Mick. Las Vegas. City of Sin. When's episode 3 come out?
It's coming. Yeah.
Was that right?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, no.
Oh, it was
No,
a whole producer. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, it slowed you down for 6
That's
weeks.
right. Yeah. And I'm
Are
still
you working on that or no?
No, not right now.
You're
I
not?
have 2 episodes that are completely done. Really, it's 2.5. I have third.
We're doing this again with this fucking woman? Is that why you're not doing it?
I just don't know what to do.
Mick, drop the podcast.
Should just release it tonight?
Yes. What would matter? What would you? Right.
Yeah, right.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Nothing.
Are you lying? You don't have them.
No. I have. The 5th one is not completely done. The next 2 are banked. I could put them out today.
Send them to me right now.
I was going to say, as we've learned from your case with the Massachusetts Supreme Court, as soon as you have permission, you're good.
Well, yeah, but that was in Massachusetts, though.
Wasn't his recorded in Massachusetts?
She knew she was being recorded.
No, it depends on where
right?
she. Well, that's not the argument. Though. It depends on where she's being recorded. All those things matter. But you're right.
I don't know if I have it on my phone, but I can. I'll send it to you. I'll release. How about this? I'll release episode 3.
All right.
I want to
go to jail, but that's fine.
Yeah. I want to re-listen to it and probably re-edit it, but I'll release it by the end of next week.
Okay, we know what that means.
No. And
it went from today to.
Well, I want to touch it up too.
Okay. All right. So what was this podcast called?
It is True Sunlight.
True Sunlight.
Exposing crime and corruption.
Okay.
Is this the one? Is this new? Someone messaged me.
Oh, that sunlight is true.
Someone messaged me recently and said that some like YouTuber or something mentioned you guys, and then Coleman said it was a while ago.
Yeah, there was something like that, but I don't think it's. Well, I don't know.
This was from September 7th.
Okay.
So
update from Justin. The pimple is still on his forehead.
Damn.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do that?
No, I'd rather
fine.
not.
That's
but
fine.
That's a good source.
Okay.
Kevin Mailer, who many in this area refer to as Boston, is 56 years old.
This guy's stealing my voice.
Kevin Mailer is a known drug dealer in the area, or at least he was. He has a long record of crime, including charges of possession of meth.
Andrew Marsh. This is not a big surprise, but the NFL pushed its TV networks. This is from Marchand, who's the #1 media guy in the country, sports media. The Post has learned the NFL pushed its TV networks to run free Taylor Swift movie promos this past weekend.
Wow. Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, God, that's
very weird.
Gross.
Do you see the...
She stinks. Get her the fuck out of here. Honestly. Yeah. Go away. Go the fuck away.
Are there really like 13-year-olds that are watching the NFL now?
Shit, does she need any more promotion?
Like, it's kind of bizarre.
She's with this fucking guy for Taylor Swift?
I don't get, was Travis Kelce
lead big catalog. He's a good guy. Bring it here. Bring it here. Bring it fucking here, you fucking losers. Like, fuck you. Like, what the fuck? This is the biggest star in the world. This is beneath her. She's got fucking ABC and CBS running promos for this stupid movie. What kid is going to go to this movie already? Give me a fucking break.
It all seems fake to me, though. Like, Travis Kelce
It
was
is
not
all fake.
Travis Kelce was not a polarizing figure.
No, he's like a
weeks
cuddly
ago.
like teddy bear, right?
Yeah, like people were not
It's like
this
Gronk.
mad about him.
No, but like, so she's there. So the whole thing's fake.
Well, there was that conspiracy theory as well that she went to the Jets game so that when you search up Taylor Swift Jets, it blocks out her CO2 emission numbers from traveling.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And that she was like on the other side for 9/11. Yeah. She funded that.
That's interesting.
It's like, she was only 13 or 14, but yeah. Oh my God. You losers are getting mad at Dan Katz for telling a fucking joke, and your fucking hero is asking she's not a big enough star that she can't fucking sell movie tickets? What the fuck are we doing? So she shows up at these games like a toy? She's Roger Goodell's little fucking toy, and he dances around for him and fucking hugs fucking Kelsey's mom and that idiot Hugh Jackman. What is a fucking disgrace?
Yeah,
it's
that's
a fucking
weird.
disgrace. Fuck you. Fuck Taylor Swift. Fuck the Swifties. Bring it. Dan's a good guy. Bring it to me. I can handle it all day. Fuck you. That's gross. That's fucking disgusting. Fuck Kelly Keegs.
Is Dan starting to crumble under the pressure of the Swifties?
Well, look, it's very difficult. I can handle it for him, but that is insane. Ugh. And the NFL went along with this? Why?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think these girls watching football are going to be 3 months from now after when she's not at this game, like the 12:30? Are you still be watching the NFL?
Of course not.
Of course not. Yeah. I don't blame them. I don't watch the NFL, but what the fuck?
Right.
Ugh. Obvious. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting, as a man once said. Go ahead. Back to Kevin Mailer. A better person than Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's
what? You guys free? What do you want me to say?
Meth, possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, driving under suspension, disorderly conduct, domestic violence, unlawful carrying of a pistol, sale of a stolen pistol, possession of a firearm by person convicted of a violent felony, possession of contraband in prison, and more. Some of these charges.
Well, hold on. I don't mean to make fun of my True Sunlight guy. Why don't you just list them? If you're at the and more stage, you just listed 40 of them.
Right.
Why not just wrap it up? Like, what is he leaving out?
A few more.
Yeah, like, what else is there? Go ahead.
Multiple counts of that charge for separate occasions over the years. Before he moved to Walhalla, South Carolina in around 1996,
they stole Steve's music
he lived
sound
in
from it, too.
Massachusetts, where
I wonder if they're going to say Oconee County Coroner, Carl Addis.
Oconee County Coroner, Carl Addis.
They'd be able to nail that.
Was not well. He was nailing things left and right.
He sure was.
That office days. Jesus. Go ahead.
Disappearance of a young woman named Jennifer Fay, who went missing in 1989. I won't be covering Jennifer Fay in this podcast, but there is a podcast by Barstool Sports called The Case, who covered her as well as some of the people in this podcast. They did a ton of work, and I'd encourage you to listen to it after this one for a different perspective.
That's good.
Different perspective? What's his perspective? Perspective?
Bitch had it coming.
Perspective?
I might listen to this podcast now.
This is Bill for Mike.
Yeah, I like this guy.
BlindMike.net guy? Is he part of True Crime Series on the network?
Edgy, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, all right. Well, thanks for the whatever. All right.
Shout out.
Yeah. What else?
We got a prank phone call went into Howie Carr yesterday.
Okay. I know Howie Carr. Go ahead.
So, he didn't fulfill his promises. Wow. Who has fulfilled their promises, inside or outside of politics? 844-500-4242. Dan, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, Howie, did you see what's going on in Chicago next week? The guy who spent the most money for the biggest house in Massachusetts is going to be sleeping on the floor to prevent the Minneslam. Can you believe that?
To prevent what?
The Minneslam. Kirk Minnie.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to
I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. 844-5. Yeah, cut that out. 844-500.
Actually, being New York, not Chicago, for being totally accurate. But yeah,
that's when Kathy Carr ran into the room and yelled, "Drop the call!"
That was a weird phone call, huh? You were here for that, right?
I was. That was bizarre.
That was strange. That was obviously with Dave. That wouldn't be. Steve would not be part of that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it must have been. I think it was early Dave, though.
It feels like it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
Can I say though, Howie sounds voice-wise as like when I was a kid.
Did he pass out like a year ago? Remember that thing where you died in the studio almost?
Yeah.
He
sounds
good.
fine.
Sounds good. Yeah, he sounds good to me. What else, boys? Gus or Coleman or whoever has a story.
Foreplay had on Alfonso Ribeiro, and he weighed in on the 4 or 5 score.
Really?
Yes.
Was he doing the thing? Do you do the
Carlton?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's hard to do sitting. But.
Yeah, I understand. The guy's a dancer.
All right, so we have a thing called the Writer Cup instead of the Ryder Cup. We had all the bloggers here at Barstool, all of the content creators. Mm-hmm. We all showed up to Pinehurst, and we did a, 6-on-6? Yep. 6-on-6 Ryder Cup. It was incredible, and the first video just came out yesterday.
Okay.
People are going crazy about it. There's a video that has now gotten 18 million views on Twitter because of the controversy that ensued on the screen.
Okay.
Match play.
I'm about to be part of the controversy.
Match play.
Okay.
Scramble.
Match play scramble. 2v2 scrambles.
2-man scramble.
Yep.
Match play. Got it.
One team is putting for 4, and this is what.
Do you always say it like that?
Putting?
It doesn't move. Straight, yeah.
So that's 5 then.
Yeah. No, it's 4.
No, but you knocked in for 5.
All right.
Well, hold on. That's match play, though. If you've been putting for 5, it's
that
5.
doesn't end our turn.
Yeah, it does. Then match
No,
play. That's
it doesn't.
Hold on, Aaron. Hold on. Yes, it does.
I'm in for 5, and now he can do better.
On the scramble. A scramble at 5 is a 5.
I haven't even shot yet.
Yeah, but too bad. Am I right?
That has never been how it works.
Anytime.
No, it's not. Since when have you ever played?
Okay, that's the way it usually is. That's a 5. No, I'm just telling you the rules. All
right,
if you know the rules, that's fine.
So
Aaron makes
it.
All right.
They want to take a 4. It ends up being a 5 on the card.
Right.
Alfonso Ribeiro, thoughts?
So, there are no actual rules for a scramble.
Oh, okay.
It's a made-up game.
Right.
It's made up by the people.
You better rally here. I'll say that.
In
I'm
that
gonna lose.
game.
I'm an Alfonso guy, but it's in silver spoons.
It has to be determined beforehand, the format.
All right, we didn't do that. We didn't determine what it was.
I saw a lot of comments being like it's their fault for not expressing what the rules were.
Okay, hold on. First of all, I said very clearly if these two idiots, Trent and Frankie, had the fuck got the peanut butter out of their ears, as Steve Robinson would say. I said in the first hole when he tapped in, I was like, next time, that's just so you know, these are the rules. I made it very clear. I know Arian's, he's a good guy, but, Francis is a dummy. I guess they weren't listening because they violated the rules. I mean, I said the day after they should be kicked out of the tournament.
Kicked out of the company.
Yeah. Well, Francis has been before. I'm sure he will be again.
Yes.
But go ahead. Does he rally them? Well, go ahead. I want to hear this.
First round.
That's what
that was like one of the top comments.
And that's the reality, right? Is that no one said, okay, just so you know, like you miss a putt, the other you mark it. Because if you
actually,
go in,
Carlton, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Big guy.
Yeah, I know that you're hosting America's Funniest Home Videos. I think it's another reality
Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, he's a big star.
I've been keeping up this season.
Yeah, very happy for him. I like, he seems like a nice guy, but we'll see how he finishes here.
Then that ball counts.
Well, now we did see on the USGA, there's some blanket rule, right, where it's like, however many strokes. Once the ball goes in the hole, that last stroke, that's just...
Oh, gee, what does that mean, Frankie? That means a fucking 5. Was I being a cocksucker? Yes. Was I correct? Yes. Both are true. We were playing, I thought, though I haven't seen this, for money. That's what I thought we were doing. Now, had I known I wasn't going to get paid because we haven't got paid yet, I was like, no problem, knock it in. But since I was under the impression we were playing for money, which I have not seen yet.
Oh, wow.
No, that's what I'm saying. So maybe we weren't playing for money at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. If that was the case, I would have said, no problem. Arian, my friend, swing away. But that wasn't the case. So is Alfonso agreeing with me or disagreeing with me?
I think he ends up agreeing with you here.
Okay. So long he says to answer every fucking question? Jesus.
Yeah.
Will Smith slapped him. Jesus. He's getting shut up. Jesus.
Something similar, but it wasn't.
It's not an official scramble
exactly.
rule, though.
Yeah.
Right, like there is no rule. It's match play.
It was just match play.
It was
match
play rule.
But match play, that is correct. Match play.
Oh, there you go.
Is
why is Alfonso Riviera suddenly like the governor of all golfers?
Yeah.
I know he plays, but what happened? What did I miss?
He's a respectable. I mean, he wears a cardigan. He's a respectable guy.
That's true.
He's in a full suit in this one. Suit, tie. Like, it just doesn't fit with the vibe.
What vibe?
Like, the golf.
I know. But
the
can I say
golf vibe? Like,
I heard Gus's take yesterday that leads me to believe why he wouldn't think Alfonso Ribeiro would be wearing a suit. Yeah, maybe an orange jumpsuit, according to Gus.
What did he say?
Well, yesterday he got confused, like Atlanta, Empire, those shows.
That's true. He did do that.
The Jeffersons or The Wire. Who can remember which is which?
So you think Gus is a racist?
Well, I'm just saying. I'm starting to see shadows.
If the mask fits, if the hood fits, put it on. Is what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
All right. Is he done stammering or no?
Yeah, I don't know. It just keeps kind of going on with him. But
ball is hold out. That is the team score.
That was the word.
That's effective.
There we
Thank
go.
you, Carlton. Alfonso.
Yeah.
He seems like a swell guy. I'm just saying that this has been litigated. Like, even Francis said I was right. Like, I mean, again, I was being an asshole, but this is a competition. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Next week, I don't know. I think I have to go in as a little kinder, gentler version of Kirkman the Hand next week. I can't go in being an asshole and Survivor. You're kicked out.
You got to politic around the office. You got to meet the strength. You got to find people who are going to be
the strength. Yeah,
you got to find the strengths, the people of everybody who's going to be there, and then exploit them.
That's the plan. I think I will find out. Yeah. I don't know. What else? You something else, Gus, or no? What are you looking at with your phone?
Oh, just seeing if I've gotten any messages back from.
How's that going?
Not good.
Okay.
Just shut out like I was in high school. It's fine.
No girlfriends in high school?
I mean, I had some, but I'm the guy who's been ditched at prom. Like, my date ditched me like 10 minutes into the prom, and I haven't seen the pictures from it since. So
why were there no photograph? What do you mean, they were taken away from you?
No, we had taken pictures, and then she was the one that had gotten them.
Who's this?
Her name was Danielle.
Okay.
So
you asked her, obviously.
I asked her. She said
senior
no.
prom or no?
Yeah, okay. I asked her. She originally said no, and then about a week before, she comes up to me and goes, "Oh, my friends want to go. You still want to go with me?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Okay, so you had obviously no date at the time.
No date at the time.
Okay, so you take her.
I take her. We go, take pictures, sit down, have dinner, do one dance, and then I don't see her the rest of the night.
Who cares? What are you supposed to fuck her? Like, that's a problem.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm just saying, I got ditched. I haven't seen the pictures or anything from it. There's only like a couple
pictures. Do you want to see?
Just to see how I looked that night. I don't know.
So Karen didn't take any pictures or anything?
No. I mean, there's like one of me getting into the limo, and that's pretty much it. Like the actual professional photographer that was.
Do you really
there.
need to see this photograph? Like,
I mean, not now.
Changing your life.
Nothing's going to change now, but it's.
What happened to Danielle?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
No.
I'm gonna say that's kind of a cunt's move to turn him down, and then a week before be like, all right, fine.
I think it speaks worse on me to say, yeah, sure.
That's my take.
It does, but she's a worse person.
I guess, but I mean, I don't think she's worrying about those pictures. Do you?
I think they're gone. I don't think they exist anymore.
Jesus Christ! What else?
I was tweeting about this a little last night, but Bailey Carlin from Old Barstool was talking about Curb characters.
I think I hate this guy, right?
Yeah.
Good.
He listed,
you like him, right?
No, I'm not necessarily a fan or anything. I just follow him. He listed Susie as #1 character from Curb.
Even Mike would find that's disgusting.
I didn't have her in my top 5.
Susie's a good character.
She's
not top 5 though.
She's just so it's so one note now. You don't even want to. It's just I'm just bored.
It's a lot, but there's a lot of great Susie moments.
It's a little screechy now at this point.
I wouldn't put her in the top 5, honestly.
I didn't either.
No,
you didn't even mention Richard Lewis.
Yeah.
I think Richard Lewis is the man. In
Funkhauser.
I would have Funkhauser,
He's
Richard
my
Lewis.
Richard
Lewis.
Obviously Larry David.
Yeah.
Leon?
I wasn't even really counting Larry.
Are you counting Larry? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
He was,
okay, then
he was
obviously
3
Larry.
for me.
Yeah.
I would put Leon ahead of Susie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
Get in that ass.
I would put. No, I guess not.
Not enough episodes to qualify.
How many
probably,
episodes do you have to be in the qualify in your mind? You made the list.
I'd say at least like 2 seasons worth.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, that's tough.
a lot.
Because I was going to say Jason Alexander has some great interactions.
He's
with
very
her.
good that guy. Yeah. He's like a loser, you know. He's
Not a loser.
I mean, I always like Ted Danson when he's around.
Yeah.
Ted Danson's he's in my top 5
Ted Danson's
for
vibe
sure.
is always
Yep.
great when he's there. I had to whenever I'm watching that when Susie's on, I kind of fast forward.
See,
she's like, what the fuck, Larry? You fucking man. Like,
See, the 4 we said, but I think Susie might be 5th for me. I would put those 4 for sure.
I put Susie above Jeff.
I had Jeff 5, but
Jeff kind of bores me. I'm not that.
Yeah, but what I like about Jeff is he's the only guy that like agrees with Larry.
Yeah.
They don't really get in arguments.
You kind of need that.
Yeah.
Who else would even qualify?
Would you say Funkhauser?
Yeah, we have him up.
He's my 1.
Yeah,
I love the Funk Man.
I have Richard Lewis #1. Not counting Larry. I love every scene Richard
great.
Lewis. My favorite stuff on that show.
Yeah, I mean Cheryl's a good character, but not as good as Susie.
No. Like, I'm trying to think who else.
There's got to be an obvious one.
There's a lot.
There's got to be an obvious one we're missing.
You said Richard Lewis too, right? Someone said that.
10 seconds ago.
I'm just running through the seasons right now.
Who was your list, Coleman?
It was Jeff 5, Richard Lewis 4, Larry 3, Leon 2, Funkhauser 1.
That's not a bad list.
Yeah.
Larry's father's pretty funny, but not
enough.
top 5.
He's funny.
Cousin Andy, is it?
I like
Cousin
him.
Andy's good.
Richard Kind?
Yeah.
Richard Kind.
But he's not in a ton of episodes.
It's one of my favorite lines, which is like,
I think later seasons he starts
when he's
showing
like,
up more.
The turkey, he's like, I had that for lunch. That's very fun.
You go see houses. You just go see them.
He's also a very funny actor.
He's great.
I think Funkhauser has like 2 of the best jokes in that show too.
Well, he's at Seinfeld. The
Classic.
joke with Seinfeld.
The other one that I think is funnier though is the one about the son making love to the grandma. Like, how do you like it when it's your mother?
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
When Larry comes down the stairs after fucking the Palestinian woman.
Yeah.
When did you orgasm? When she said she was going to fuck the Jew out of you?
I'd say if you're for one full season, you should qualify. If you're part of a season.
Yeah, because Schwimmer was great.
Schwimmer was very good. Yeah, he was good.
I even liked. I talked about this a lot in the Mel Brooks episode of Why You Laughing.
He's very funny on that.
That I loved that Mel Brooks' whole thing was purposely kissing Larry's ass.
Yeah.
And then the reveal at the end was hilarious.
He's like, Larry David Schwimmer, you save money on the. He's like pitching the whole thing.
Yeah.
That History of the World Part 2 was brutal. Honestly a shame
That's
to
what I've
even
heard.
do
I didn't
it.
even watch it.
Old people shouldn't be doing like that. It's just, and Mick knows watching the show lately. Like, old people should not be doing comedy.
Start to lose the fastball.
It doesn't work. Like, this is why this contract perfect. I'm done. I'll be like early 50s. Just call it a day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say right now, I am handing over the show to Beyond Average Mick when I retire.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Tweet that out.
Audience will be happy about that.
Tweet that. It's yours, Mick. You can have it. Do whatever you want with it.
Awesome.
You know, there's going to be people too that are like, no.
Mick's like, my first episode will be up next Tuesday.
That's
He's
right.
like, well, actually, there's some audio issues. It'll be 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Who did Bailey Carlin have in his top 5? Was there a transgender character?
No, I mean like
a politically correct character.
Susie 1 or whatever.
Oh, that's a fucking disgrace.
That's what blew me away, and that's why I felt the need to even
disgrace. She was very funny early on, but then it was just, to me, just like everything's the same.
It is.
I get that. In the later seasons, she wears on you.
I know Larry's. I mean, they're all the same. That's kind of the problem with the show now. I think.
Yeah.
So he said
John Hamm. No.
He had 5.
I'm saying, did you like him on that show or no?
Yeah. He was one of the better episodes in the first season that he was in.
Right.
And I've said this before, but that Albert Brooks episode that John Hamm was in,
Yeah.
it was maybe the best acting of that season by far. when like it's the whole thing is it's an alive funeral.
Yeah.
And Larry walks in, he goes, "Hey, John Hamm."
Right.
John Hamm goes, "Hey, Larry, how's it going?" Very funeral energy.
That was fun.
I like that John Hamm Black Mirror episode too.
I haven't seen that.
It's like I think it's
one of the early ones,
the
right?
Christmas one.
I've never seen that one.
The Christmas one.
He's in the new season of Fargo. He's a lead.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which should be interesting. All right. What else?
I was just gonna run through Bailey's list. It was Jeff 5, Funkhauser 4, Leon 3, Larry 2, Susie 1, and he follows it up with saying the gap between everyone else and Susie is about 6 miles long.
That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy.
That's absurd.
Keep tweeting dumb stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dope. Dave should have fired him for that. Rehire him and fire him. Who's the top 5 Kings of Queens characters, Mike?
Arthur Spooner, number 1.
No, of course, yeah.
Spence, which would be Patton Oswalt, number 2.
Sure. Yep. He's super woke now, right?
Oh yeah.
He's like crazy, right? It's like
Yeah.
snap.
He apologized for being friends with Dave Chappelle.
I actually listened. I'm going to give Mark Maron credit. I'm not a huge fan. I'm like, I'm hit or miss if it's a good guest.
Yeah.
I had to listen to it because I'm obsessed with this guy. As you know, he's about to turn 80. He had Chevy Chase on this week.
Oh yeah, I heard it was good.
He got a semi-coherent interview out of Chevy Chase.
Yeah, and I heard less of an asshole.
Less of an asshole. You know what he did? What was smart is he kept interrupting him.
Oh, okay.
Like, because Chevy Chase will just go nuts.
Yeah.
And he was good. It was actually a good interview with Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
I don't know why I interrupted you to say that, but it was very. I know why. Because Chase has his wife with him in all his interviews. He kind of loses his mind sometimes, and he said, "Oh, this is like Bill Maher's. I did Bill Maher's podcast." And Maron's like, "This is not like Bill Maher's." Basically, he's like, "Does he get really political with you?" He was like all upset. I'm like, "Oh God, you're a fucking comedian.
Yeah,
get over yourself." But I'm sorry.
Maron's taking a weird turn.
More important. Number 3.
3, I'm gonna go Kevin James.
Okay.
4, I'll say Leah Remini.
Okay.
And 5, I guess I'll go Gary Valentine, which was Kevin James's brother, but plays his cousin on King of Queens.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with that. Okay.
What's his real brother?
It's his real life brother. Yeah.
Speaking of assholes, Kevin
Valentine.
James is or no?
I don't know. I don't know what he's up to now. I think he's a comic.
What's your
but I don't know
favorite
what he does.
sitcom of all time, Mick?
Always Sunny.
Always Sunny.
It's a good one.
That's a good
It's
one.
Always Sunny.
Yeah. How about you, Gus?
I'm an Always Sunny guy.
It's your favorite sitcom?
Yes.
Oh, so you guys, okay.
We got a lot in common all of a sudden.
Curb is yours, Coleman?
Yeah, pretty much.
I like go on the record. King of Queens is not my favorite sitcom.
It's already done.
Never really seen King of Queens. I like some of the earlier How I Met Your Mother too, when it was like kind of good, but Curb over everything for sure.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother is the last good laugh track sitcom ever, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right?
There will never be another, I don't think.
No, probably not. All right. What else?
I saw the Madawaska Church.
Yes.
Yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. We're trying to get some information on that. They stole. Let me see.
When there are crimes there, they go big. Because when we were going up there, wasn't there some like cult shootout or something?
Jeez. This guy is under arrest for causing hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage. So if it's a church, I think it is. Dave and I shot some scenes for the thing.
Right.
It's like a really nice old Catholic church that you can see the water from. Like it's up the hill a little bit.
Yep.
Like, you know where the hotel we stay at?
Yeah.
It's like on that street.
Okay.
Up a hill a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's right there. Very nice. I mean, I guess you could do hundreds of, I guess.
Doing what exactly does it say?
I don't know. I just saw the tweet.
I don't think it does.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. They arrested the guy. I don't know how old Rick is. I don't think he's 47. He might be.
I feel like up there you got to almost think like, who's going to catch me? You know?
Right, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's Pelletier. He's got a history. He's not 47, but I don't want to make any jokes on how he can be. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I did see that. If it is indeed that church, it's a really nice church. So, too bad. I mean, don't like seeing that. I don't know how you get your money back for that. Now, I'll also say this. Is it in my mind impossible if I said to you, and I don't know, is it the Catholic Church? Do we know, Coleman? It is.
Yes, St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic
Okay.
Church.
If a 47-year-old man causes real damage to a church, do you think it's possible that he may have some issues with the church from, say, 40 years ago?
Potentially. Possibly, yeah, I suppose.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just, that's kind of the first thing that crossed my mind.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You got an axe to grind?
Yeah, you talk about the church where if they were doing shit like, how the hell would anybody even know?
Right.
That feels like the kind of place I was thinking
they would put someone
that they would stash somebody away.
Yeah.
Like, let's put them up in Madawaska.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Again, all speculation. Yeah. When I think of the Madawaska now, I think of one man stumbling down the stairs and screaming at a little woman, Do you have any books by Dale Arnold?
Tell him to stop.
That was what I said to you?
Yeah. Tell him to knock it off.
Like, just tell Justin to cut it out. This poor woman. What was the lie we were telling these people?
You were shooting a documentary
about little small towns.
A YouTube series about small town libraries.
I mean, let's be honest. Psychologically, like I'm just saying my dream to somebody. Really, like if you really think about it, like, that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
All that for no reason. Nobody can hear it.
I'm sad the bloopers never came because the bloopers were pretty good.
Dave will release them eventually.
Yeah, good.
On the hits. Yeah, he'll put them on the hits every day. The bloopers were good. Jesus. What else, Gus?
Julia has reached out to me this morning saying she's willing to call in to defend allegations that Justin made about what she actually did at Saco.
Why don't we say that for next time Justin's here? What the two of them.
I think it works 3 days later.
She listen to the show? What is going on?
She just texted me this morning about it, so I said I'd bring it up.
Text her back and ask her, do you listen to the show?
Okay.
3 days later? Was she crying in cars for the last 3 days? I understand. Jesus. What else, Coleman? First of all, let me talk about blindmike.net. That's more important.
Oh, thank you.
That's what we're here for.
Yes.
Let's go. Are you a subscriber, Mick?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, just the first tier.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Coleman, are you a subscriber?
Not yet. Planning on it.
Yeah.
No sweat.
I will.
If you like what you hear for free, then subscribe. Free on YouTube. Andrew Dice Clay episode is up right now if you want to check that out.
It's very good. I listened to it.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
And Norm's me doing stand-up. We broke that down. That's on Patreon.
I saw that.
And we'll be live. I think Blind Mike Project will be live on Saturday this week. Just
promise.
Scheduling issues. But I'll promise. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So subscribe to the YouTube so you get notifications. And I always forget to say this, but if you subscribe to Patreon for the year, you get 2 months free. So consider that.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Look at this last episode on 3 hours and 13 minutes.
What's that?
Asian Doug Bell, September 25th.
What are we talking about?
Blind Mike Project. It's just 3 hours, 13 minutes, September 25th. It's titled Asian Doug Bell.
I don't know what that is.
It says it. I'm right here. 3 hours, 13 minutes. BuyMike.net. Bobby Hutch leaves.
I forget Craig names the episodes in the audio feed. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
3 hours. Yeah. Trying to help you out here. BuyMike.net. Just don't listen to it. What do you want to
thank
say?
you. Thank you. Yes.
Rating clean, it says here. I don't know about that.
Whoa, we get pretty dirty sometimes.
Pussies. Jesus.
By the way, go listen, folks, to the Hassan Minaj segment we did because YouTube has.
Oh, really?
I think it literally has like 5 views. It's crazy.
Oh, is that true?
Because we played something from Netflix. So.
Do you think it's weird, like, that Dan Cook is married to that girl? Like, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
Yes, for
Well,
sure.
what's really weird.
So I just saw Dan Cook was in that. I didn't see what you guys were talking about, but
you know what
he met her when she was like younger than 18, right?
Yeah, because he would have like board game nights at his house or something.
Creepy. That's creepy.
Why are you smiling, Gus? You happy about that?
As someone who respects a good board game.
Yeah, that's true. I can picture Gus like, you know what? She looks like she's 12 and he's 52, but you know what? We're playing Trivial Pursuit here.
I don't agree with the relationship. I'm just saying.
Gus would be the guy who's friends with all these like hot 19-year-olds that Dan Cook's inviting over. It's like, no, when do we get into the board games, guys?
When I say sorry, I'm not apologizing. Let's get the game out, okay? Let's get to work. Shoots and ladders? When was your last board game night, Gus?
Oh, that was before Cancun still. Just because I've been busy with this prepping.
Sure,
So, but
sure.
probably this weekend we'll have the neighbors come over.
With a board, what?
The neighbors will probably come over.
To your den of filth?
My buddy, yeah, he'll come over. We'll play board games. We have a nice clean board game area.
The board game we keep clean. The kitchen
We've
bathroom,
been doing
bedroom.
so much cleaning.
Everyone, watch your step until you get to the board game area. Then it's safe.
Yeah, that is human shit there, but 2 more steps and boy.
Coleman is not going to recognize the house when he comes sleep over. It's going to be beautiful.
Will you play board games, Coleman?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I told Gus he plans the weekend.
Okay.
I will do everything he.
Would you
Everything
do?
should be a full week.
You should do some kind of board game thing on the YouTube channel somehow.
Yeah,
I
we
would
could
think,
try.
right?
We could.
Yeah. Get people going. What's your favorite board game?
Right now, I'm trying to get a bunch.
Just right now. I don't
No. Well, 'cause I'm trying-
historically, yeah.
I need a bunch of people to play, but I like Axis and Allies, which is like the I'd say an adult version of Risk.
Oh, well, yeah.
Much
like a naughty version?
Edgier?
No, just like more. It's more intricate. You have more things to worry about.
Are you a Trivial Pursuit guy or no?
No.
Why not?
I'm not that good at trivia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But like, sorry's always fun. You said sorry. I do like
always.
sorry.
It's always fun.
Categories.
Sorry's my one.
Sorry's your one.
Yes.
So you would play Gus one-on-one for the show sorry title.
I would destroy him.
Wow. Whoa, hey,
sorry.
Whoa, hey,
wow.
Easy.
Whoa. Things are getting edgy here. Whoa, I'm getting uncomfortable. What is sorry? I know what it is, but how do you play it?
You got to effectively get 4 of your tokens or whatever back home.
Oh,
is sorry the one with the bubble in the middle?
No,
that's trouble, right?
Yeah,
that's trouble.
right.
I like that game. I just like the popping thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The best part about sorry is when you get to knock.
No, hold
someone
on. No. What is the best part? I was trying to figure out the best part of sorry. Go ahead.
The best part's when you get to knock someone off their space. You just go really hard.
Triumphant.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's what you do?
Yeah, just
say fuck
take
you
it and just send it flying.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, cunt face. All right. Okay. BlindMike.net, more importantly.
Thank you.
Go subscribe today. All right. What else, boys? Mick, what do you have? Any other thoughts, questions?
I had a question for you about these guys kind of starting the new era. Do you have like a goal or any sort of projection? Do you want to do I don't
goal?
Dave, yeah, like do you have a goal for the next 4 years?
Like what? What would you like? What?
I don't know. You said you signed the new contract. You said you felt reinvigorated or whatever.
Yeah. I just want to enjoy the show. Like I am appreciating the show now, like I didn't before. I've always looked at the show as in my job as an anchor, but now I'm just going to enjoy myself. It's just going to be. We're gonna have a good time. We'll do different. I'm gonna let these guys do whatever they want from a social media perspective.
Right.
As long as it's not too stupid, I'll jump in. But let them do what they want, and I'll do the show, and we'll see how it goes. I am. Like I said before, it's interesting to me, no matter if I had hired you or John or Will or Montante, like we were saying to Mike before, like Steve and I came in there together and Dave was part of the show. So now this is a totally different cast of characters. Now, I think most people seem to like it. I totally get there are hardcore Minute fans who don't like it, and they're pro Coleman guys but those guys are they're all in the wash. They'll be around.
Right.
I'm not worried about that.
Do you feel comfortable in that? Like, does it feel like the show?
I'm comfortable from the start this week. Yeah. Honestly, I did not feel uncomfortable. Right. I didn't. But
I'm using the wrong word, but like it feels like the show to you already.
No. If you said to me, "What's the show?" It's different now because Dave's gone. If you said to me, "What's the Kirk Minahan show?"
Yeah,
I would probably still say me, you, and Steve. He's been gone for years. Like that still feels like the show for some reason to me.
Dave always felt like the show to me as well.
Yeah, Dave too. Yeah. It doesn't feel, but I mean, like I don't feel. I was worried at the start of the week, like, oh, is it going to be? I'm looking at the phone. It's going to be 9:52 or something. Yeah. I'm like, oh fuck.
Right.
But I really haven't felt that way, which is credit to them. And like but we've also that was one good thing about the process too, is that everybody was here a few times.
Yeah.
Which is what killed Will. He was here once.
Yeah, that was tough.
And to your point, I think you're right. Mick was saying like, not a fan of the show. We knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was what was almost interesting about Will is he was kind of applying for a production.
Mike, we all like him, Mike. Mike, we all like him. Jesus Christ, it's over, Mike.
51.
It's over, Mike. Do you think maybe you overreacted in the moment? Like sometimes scouts do when they see a guy. Like you fell in love with the moment.
No, I thought he did a great job. I think if he was here more, it's like that video at Saco told me he would keep doing that. Like I don't think it was a
I sent a message like I sent all the guys. I was like, hey, would love to have you do stuff, and if you want to. And you said great, but I haven't heard. If you haven't got anything from him, have you?
No, I would like to get him back in here because
he
was that first show I did too, and again that was my kind of skepticism with him was that show he really didn't bring that whole character or anything that he had later on.
Yeah.
So
right.
I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah. What are you saying, Gus?
I have gotten one message from him because I asked him about coming in on Monday potentially because we thought it would be good to have one of the producers come in.
What Monday?
This past Monday, yeah. And he said Fridays are best for him. So
yeah, for work, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't Friday the day he couldn't.
Yeah. Ironically,
that's right. Fridays are best.
He's been kind of busy with his therapist too.
Bruce Springsteen, you're my therapist.
What else?
I did have some of healthy debate yesterday. Just PFT coming on and then Rochelle Ryan coming on.
I'm not familiar with the Rochelle Ryan. Really? No. What do you want me to say? Who is that?
The porn star? Outraged.
Huh?
Rochelle Ryan, the porn star.
Oh, yes. What were you so outraged about, Gus? What do you want to say?
It was more perplexion than outrage.
It was more what?
I was perplexed.
Why?
Because I thought you would know Rochelle Ryan. She's an older adult film star.
What do you want me to say? I'm not familiar with her work. She bosomy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Store bought?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She's a healthy debate person?
Yeah, apparently. She's always kind of...
Has Rico called too many times today, or has it been,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, see, you put a little heat on, he calls. And, we've lost him. Healthy debate, we've lost him. Go ahead.
Well, the guy does a show 5 days a week,
That's true. I don't like the slapping around stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a guy who put a shock collar on a producer.
I was going to say, you think it's
totally,
too shocked?
Totally understand. Yeah. But the human beings, I don't want somebody to break their jaw or something.
That is legitimately, I'm surprised there's no, human resources.
Wasn't Dana White getting shit for this or no? Wasn't that the show he did?
Yeah,
slap.
He's also slapping.
He's doing it to his wife.
But yeah, that's true. That's true. Healthy debate with PFT, my friend, and Rochelle Ryan.
Whatever. So this one is PFT.
Healthy debate, a little clarity. Max Delente got bumped for Dave Portnoy. So we were gonna. I just took a hard shot.
Spits right in his face.
I didn't think I was going that crazy.
Healthy debate is doing a podcast like that guy from Jurassic Park, that dinosaur that spits on everybody. Like, good for eye health.
I didn't think I was.
Okay, I don't care about this.
Yeah. It's all right. Basically, it was.
What did the porn star say?
Right here.
I know you're a big Giants fan. Can we
Talking
save the
Giants.
season?
Oh God! I mean, it's tough. We've got a really hard
Okay,
schedule.
Jesus Christ. Just play along. Did you say healthy debate?
I know.
Wasn't she the one that slept with Garoppolo? Or allegedly was out seen with Garoppolo?
No, that was somebody else. I forget her name because Jerry was disgusted by her. I remember on the air, he's like, her ass is huge. What the fuck?
Oh, right. It was like a plus size model.
Yeah, what the hell was her name?
What was her name?
It wasn't her.
I don't remember.
Shit, somebody will tweet it at me. The hell was her name? Jerry was so grossed out by it.
Yeah.
He's like, I bet you probably like this. He was disgusted by it. What the hell was her name?
Kiara Mia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was like 20 years older than him, right?
Was she really?
I think she's a little bit older than Garoppolo.
Oh, good for her.
Just by I might be wrong there.
How about Risk, guys? Risk players or the board game?
Not really.
Oh, Gus is like nodding feverishly.
Oh, I thought he said. I thought that was in his top.
Oh, did you say Risk? What are your top 5 board games?
My top 5 board games is
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Is it 5 or 4?
4.
I know.
Telling jokes, other old jokes here.
Monopoly's always one because it's good to ruin a family. Axis and Allies, categories.
Sure.
I do like Clue. And my last one, it's always an obscure one. It's the new one. It's the Great American Mail Race.
So he did put 5 on his Mount Rushmore.
You asked for top 5. And
I said Mount Rushmore.
And then take off the mail race.
Mail Race is definitely off.
It's definitely off the Mount Rushmore.
Okay, there you go. Good, thank you. What else?
There was the Morgan State shooting going on last night.
Yep.
Effectively was a prank caller calling into Fox News, kind of shitting on them about Tucker Carlson not being on there.
Okay.
So I have that audio.
And that's where they declare a Mr. and a Miss Morgan State. And we've got Tyrone on the phone with us now. Tyrone, when you say poker game, what exactly happened? What transpired?
Well, first we were watching, we all get together every Tuesday night, and we watch Tucker Carlson's show on X. We used to watch him on Fox News. Obviously, he's not there no more. And still being the most credible guy in the media in America, we always get together to watch Tucker Carlson, and I think he's doing probably better now that he's not with Fox News.
Yeah. There are allegations, Mike. Friday night, Gus, is the Kirk Minahan Network top 50?
5 o'clock. Friday at 8 p.m. 7 p.m. is Mike and the Minifans, followed by that.
Okay, big night Friday.
What a night.
I am seeing allegations that Little Menners is banning Andy Mayo from this thing.
Little allegations. He has gone drunk with power.
Well, hold on.
He doesn't have the right to do that.
He does not have the right to do this. So, you're part of this committee.
Well, Menners has kicked myself.
Menners
Mayo.
reports to you.
Yes,
listen to me. You're Menners' boss now.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
Sounds clear.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I think he didn't know that.
He reports to you. We own that network.
Yes.
I'm the owner of that network. Andy Mayo was appointed by me to be on the committee, correct?
Yes.
You, Tim, and Andy Mayo.
Correct.
With Menners as sort of the producer, overseer of the event.
Yep.
Why is Andy Mayo not part of this selection committee now? What happened?
Because in the group chat we have, Andy was saying it'd be just kind of razzing Menners, saying there's really been no promotion of it.
That's a fact. Have you seen any promotion?
No, not from Menners.
I thought we were doing it at Sacco originally. That's
right. I've seen Menners done no promotion on this.
So Andy was giving him a little rough about
sensitive. He's so sensitive.
It
is funny to think of a little Australian guy jumping up and down in anger, like in the middle of Australia, 10,000 miles away from her over the ocean. Like you just picture like a drone going over, just landing right there. He's just fuming over this.
Well, he kicks Andy out of the chat, so I add Andy back in.
Good move.
And then Menners leaves the chat. So then we just finished up the list on our own between the three of us.
So why isn't it you, Tim, and Mayo on Friday night?
It's going to be.
Menners won't allow it.
Oh, so Menners is out.
No, I mean, Menners can come in and host still. But he's not,
unless I say he can't.
Unless you say he can't.
Right.
But it's going to, myself, Andy, and Tim will all be there. We were a little 50-50 on Andy at first because he had a zombie fashion show thing.
Sure. Well, no, that happens.
So
what?
Yeah.
For his kids, I think. So he'll be. But that that got postponed.
He worked on this list. I don't understand. Why would he want to be part of it?
He's going to be part of it. He's in. He's confirmed that he's in.
You deal with Menners. Is this a usual thing with him?
He's a little bit of a tyrant, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fine. We'll have me, Tim, and Andy. We're releasing the list, and we're obviously.
Can we call Menners? Do you have Menners' number?
I think I might.
All right, give him a call. What time is it there? I don't want to wake him up or anything.
I don't know.
I know you don't, Mike. I don't know either.
Late at night, I imagine, right?
I think.
I got it.
What time is it there?
Oh, I meant the number.
It's got to be like 1 a.m., right?
2:30.
2:25 a.m.
Hi, you've called Andrew Menzel from Pico.
Okay.
No one knew.
No one.
I hear Coleman Craig calls him at 2:25 in the morning. Well, maybe he can call in. Well, we're not here tomorrow, but figure that out. You can't be doing that. Andy Mayo put in work. I pointed him to the committee. Why? What, if we had Menners on right now and said, why did he kick him out? What would he say?
He would say he was being mean in the chat.
Well, what the fuck?
That's the only thing I can take from it.
I'll say I think there's a lot of bluster, but I think at the end of the day, cooler heads usually prevail. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you need Andy Mayo in that room.
Sure.
You do. You just need a guy like that.
Of course.
So is it the whole 50 or is it?
It's going to be the whole 50.
How long is the show?
It's going to be a long show.
It's not going to be too long just because we know number one.
We know number one.
We know number one, so we're probably just going to start off right off the bat saying who number one is because everyone watching it knows.
Okay.
Then we'll go from 50 to 2 because I think the biggest...
Is everybody in this room on the list?
No. In that room? No.
Mike, it's tough.
I'm sorry. Well, I was gone for a few months.
Somebody did lead you up. Someone left you off a ballot initially. Oh, no, was that Mutt?
They said Tim McKinn left me and Dave off. I think.
That's
just me, I think.
Yeah, and Tim's first one was 49 U's and then Steve.
Right, that's fair.
Oh, okay.
But the big debate, there was a lot of big debate between 2 and 3.
Sure, that's a legitimate debate. Sure.
And then definitely around the 50 mark, like who's getting the coveted 50 spot as the last.
I would imagine even Dave and Justin, there's a debate.
I think there's a
4 and 5.
I would put Dave ahead of Justin, to be fair, just because of sheer volume. But you could make a case.
But yeah, I think you could easily make a case.
Definitely make a case. Yeah,
so there's definitely some good arguments in between, and then we'll run down the list. I mean,
Justin's never left. Even you left for a little bit. Like, Justin's always been around the call.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's like the only one other than me. Jesus Christ. That's depressing to think about.
Because even when he's taking his breaks, if you call them,
he'd be around. Yeah.
Of course.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what are the other, what's the other one? What'd you say?
About in the middle range between like 25 to 35, that's where we saw a lot going back and forth. Should this person be above that person?
Is it weird that Coleman's the producer of the podcast now and he's not on that list?
No,
that's not weird.
It's too. This is the new era. It's the new era.
Yeah, maybe a year or change.
I think he's got to be on there then.
Augustus probably isn't on the list either.
No, I'm not.
No, he's been around at least.
I don't know if you should spoil it, but
So,
yeah.
I mean, everybody who's
Gus should be on there then too if he's employed by the show and he's been around for what, at least 4 years, right?
But I also have been fired from a fan show.
Did you put like Will on that show?
The Will from that was a new.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying. He was employed.
But
so
he's been around the world longer than Will.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. What's that, Coleman?
Well, intern Josh isn't on there, right? Because I
Should
think
be.
I think I deserve higher than him.
He's done a good job for you guys so far, right?
Is that right?
We're working with.
What's he doing?
I was going to suggest when we were bringing Kaylee Gunner that a date night between Kaylee and Josh would
Josh
be.
is spoken for. He said 12 days.
Is he though?
We don't know anymore.
See, we don't know if he's closed the deal yet.
Yeah.
I think after the 14th date, he's allowed to touch her knee.
Is this okay?
Yeah. I mean, it should be. Is he around? I think he's on Mike and the Miltons Friday. I see that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He sent some ideas over. He's being he's DM'd me.
Well, give me a couple of these Josh ideas.
He didn't have anything crazy. It was just kind of like general help with clipping stuff.
Okay, so there's no creative ideas.
Josh probably loved that Belichick debate yesterday.
Oh, he was fine. Yeah. He was perking up for that. He was screaming. He was screaming Pat Riley at this for good.
Yeah.
Of course, he wasn't watching, but yeah.
That's a good point. You saw the clip on
maybe saw half of it. Yeah.
I think it could be helpful with like just some YouTube like live stream stuff or like
the guy anytime we mention Josh, it's always like I mean I guess he could
look for something.
Yeah,
for
we're
him
always
to do.
we're always trying to get something. This guy doesn't want to be here.
I like the idea of him.
So do I. Like, but he doesn't want to be here.
The only one that doesn't like it is him.
It's like he's like he doesn't want the job. Like yeah, but what? He doesn't want the job.
Josh applied for the job. It took himself. He was still in the race. And was like, I'll just be an intern.
Yeah, and he's not even doing. He's not even interning.
Even when people talk
all I heard
about
from
him.
you guys was like, oh, we get this team of interns, 3 interns, 4 interns. Where are these interns?
Well, we have Josh.
Okay, he doesn't count.
And Augustus.
Yeah, that's are we looking at interns?
Yeah, I was gonna reach out through like the Viceroy program and stuff. I have connects through that. I know some.
That means connections, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I understood.
Well,
I know the lingo.
We're old guys. You know. You're younger than Augustus. So older, younger?
I'm a year younger than Augustus, I guess.
It's crazy.
There was a fight.
What's that?
That was the debate that he was like a year young, like
it wasn't a debate.
8 months
No,
younger than
he said how old he was. He said how old you were.
And I like to
and then
think I'm
Mike walked
older.
in there, beat the shit out of him.
It wasn't a debate. It was a slaughtering on my end.
Lincoln Douglas. Jesus. Viceroy, yeah.
So between them and then I know the guys who are helping run the Barstool BC account. There's some graphics kids on. I think getting like a general graphics guy would be really helpful.
Sure.
That's not necessarily my strongest suit, so I think having someone with that could be great.
Yeah.
So gonna kind of reach out with them. I'm
Maybe
thinking
Jonathan Scranton knows somebody younger who, he's good with graphics. I don't want to make him work. He has a job, but like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe he knows somebody. I don't know.
I'll tell you, this is why I thought Coleman would be good for the job, is when you ask him questions like this, he has answers.
That's a legitimate answer.
It's not, he's just bullshitting.
What would Coleman say if I said that?
Got a lot of, I've been doing a lot of thinking about it. And,
we're working on it.
Yeah, no, we're definitely working on it.
Yeah, nobody's calling. Let's hit the phone. Nobody's calling.
A lot of things. We discussed a lot of things about it.
Jesus. Wait, were you going to say something, guys?
I was gonna say I also could reach out.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. I suppose that's true. Yeah,
But reach out to like I have some connections at local colleges where they're in their media programs for students who'd be looking for an internship.
You have connections at local colleges?
Yeah,
This would be Coleman's
like
answer. We're just pulling something
like
out
Dean
of thin air.
College. I can reach out to the
Who's
guy.
your connection there?
Just a former friend from the Republican Party down in Rhode Island who I used to.
You not friends with him anymore? What happened?
I used to be in his
former friend.
I mean, I don't really talk with him daily anymore. But
So you don't call him a friend anymore?
I mean, I would consider him a friend.
You
Still.
say he's a former friend.
Well, like former
Wait a minute, what?
a former professional acquaintance.
I like the guys like him, like, and I'm whichever way you want to go, I'm fine. But guys like him, like former fiery Republicans, this dummy. You think he has any fucking thought in his head about the
I was
fucking
thinking
stuff?
about this when I was watching the wedding dress bowling video.
Yeah.
Gus used to be in politics.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
That was his previous job.
There's a reason why I'm not.
How are we doing for the live show at the bowling alley and the updates on that?
Thumbs up. We're going to talk with everyone on next week on Tuesday, but the league's for it. The bowling alley's for it. So
that's big, Mike.
So we'll have a bowling night.
So would we like to shoot for that for a week back after New York?
Might be a little hasty, but sometime between now and I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Is that a show you want to go to, Mike, or no?
Sure.
You sure? Okay. Well, like, Justin will probably go.
I would think so.
Yeah, he's in the area, so we do a show from there. All right. Okay. All right. We'll take a few calls here, Coleman. Sure. What else is going on with you, Mick?
Well, I'm still deciding if I want to do beyond average 2 days a week or one. But
look, it's tough.
I know it's a
man.
decision.
It's tough.
It's you know.
Why would you do it 2 days a week?
I think I'm gonna do Tuesday, Thursday.
Done.
Yeah.
All right. Josh Camara, 1 minute ago. I'm listening now! Exclamation point. I'm willing to come in the studio if needed. Tomorrow! Exclamation point. Perfect. I won't be here. That works out well.
But he's hearing but not listening. Whatever.
That works out well.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So what 2 days a week are you going to do with Christian or no? On the network or on your own?
If you'd allow it on the network.
You're always welcome on the network.
Yeah, we'd do that. Yeah, if Christian wants to, he's always welcome on there.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Christian's kind of a drip, right?
No, I think you if you met him, and I know you would want to talk to him, but if you did talk to him, I think you would realize like no, he's very self-deprecating. He's
I liked your family. They seem very nice.
They said differently.
Oh, what? Did they? I didn't think I was nice.
Well, they said who you guys here. Apparently, you're walking around asking people who they wanted to win, right? And they said, oh, we're Mick's fan, we're Mick's guys, and he goes half retarded, right, or something like that.
That was an upgrade. Yeah, I was giving him a compliment. Yeah.
What's my question from Mick was from the show. Why were you just with your group the whole pre-show? Like I saw Coleman walking around. I didn't really see you venture?
Well, I went over to Julie. I said hi to her. I don't know if you were there at the time, but
she cry or no?
She wasn't crying, and she was not in the car. She was at the.
Oh, in 3 days she is going to get back to you on that.
Wow,
you better watch it.
I'll be honest with you guys. I was a little nervous on like interacting with people, not like you guys, not the producers, but just in general. I didn't know the reception how it was going to be, but I'm happy to say
there were some Mick fans there when I was doing a poll before.
Everybody was nice. There wasn't a mean person. Nobody was a jerk. Everybody's welcome.
How many times have we done this, Michael? People say that they're like, we think it's gonna be terrible. Then you walk around, everyone's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone there is it's like, there's gonna be 2 or 3 assholes, but
I was definitely sticking near like the people I knew for sure. Like I saw Timmy Canton. He's one of the only people that I've talked to before here.
Yeah.
Montante coming over. So
yeah.
We mingled a little bit.
That's good. What was I gonna say? Or something else I was gonna mention before I did Miltons. I don't know. I don't. So I get in Saturday afternoon in New York, and then I have a quiet night Saturday night, and then I get there Sunday morning. It's fucking on. But you booked some time for me.
Yeah, Monday through Thursday, you got 8:30 to 11:30. I'm gonna meet with Jeff, call Jeff over the weekend, and run him through calls and everything.
Guest producer Jeff D. Lowe.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun.
Wow. Yeah. So lowering himself to producer, yell at him. He used to berate him.
I like that.
Jeff, what else? Good. What else, Jeff? Great. What? What do you mean by that? Oh, great. Yeah, smart. Okay.
Which word don't you understand in that sentence, Jeff?
That's a sentence, Jeff. I can say it again if you want. I can do it all night. We got 3 hours. We get the studio booked for 3 hours, right? Right?
Why don't you put on the dress, Jeff?
All right. You load up?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Busy week of shows, Mike. Jeez.
Yes.
Hey, Kirk, it's me, God.
God, how are you?
Oh.
Well, as you know, or maybe as you don't know, I'm omniscient and omnipresent. And
I do know
that. I was down in Boca yesterday, and I heard my name come up on your podcast and thought I'd check in, see if I could answer any questions, Virgin Mary, creation, anything like that. So I'm right here. So
Mutt was here yesterday. He thought that Joseph was in his 60s.
Yeah, Joseph was old.
You played golf with Matt Siegel?
He wasn't.
Well, I can't do connections like this. I mean, what the? How many times we've done this? He's
at a high altitude.
He said he was playing golf, didn't he? Or was he in Florida yesterday?
Oh, Matty?
No, God.
Oh,
yeah, I thought he said
yes,
that. Oh, Matty. Look, we call Matty. That's not his fault. Hello.
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
Day one KMS fan, but like Coleman, I am also a massive roller coaster enthusiast.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
So if you're,
fuck yeah.
If you're all interested, I have a 5-question trivia game, all about pop culture, but each answer will also be the name of a roller coaster from around the world.
Okay.
Ooh, Mike, you like this?
You know what I like is that you can't say anything without people challenging. Like the guy just says he likes roller coasters, and someone's like, we'll test that, Buster.
No, I mean, we'll find out. Yeah, I guess.
I will say these might be on the side for you, Kirk. So give the kids a shot first before you.
I will do my. I get excited, but yeah.
Number one, this 202-foot tall roller coaster at Six Flags Great America in Illinois is also the name of a 1980 Martin Scorsese film.
Great America, Illinois.
Raging Bull.
Yeah.
There you go, Mike.
There it is.
There it is. Correct.
Nice, Mike.
Nice.
Weird name for a roller.
Joking.
Weird name for a roller coaster.
Number two, this inverted roller coaster at Phantasialand in Germany is also a nickname of a Lakers legend born in 1978.
Well, that would be the Kobe Bryant ride.
Black Mamba.
Black Mamba?
Also, Black Mamba, that's correct.
There you go.
Wow.
Kobe Bryant ride's quite an experience, I'll say.
Who's at my door?
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah. Goes backwards, too.
Number three, this launched wing coaster at Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana, is also the name of a Ford luxury car marketed from 1955 to 2005.
Where Jay Cutler's from, by the way, Santa Claus, Indiana. That's where he was born.
Oh.
I'm disappointed in you, Coleman, that you just don't know these based off the roller coaster.
I mean, you're pulling
that's
rides in Germany and stuff. It's kind of,
You know, Rudolph's mom said to Rudolph before they went on the roller coaster together.
What's that?
Hold on for dear life.
I don't know, like Fusion or something?
Thunderbird.
All right.
Yeah. That's a good name for a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Black Mamba's a weird name for a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Number 4, a 2013 hit Eminem song is also the name of a roller coaster at Adventureland in Altoona, Iowa, that features a 101-degree drop. Might want to check that one out when you're on the road next year.
We'll be in Iowa.
2013 Eminem.
Not afraid.
Altoona.
It features another very prominent artist.
The Monster by Eminem.
Yeah, there you go.
Well done. Well
Good job,
done.
Mick.
There we go.
Got one.
The last one, a wooden roller coaster at Six Flags St. Louis, is also the nickname of a famous singer born September 23rd, 1949.
Is this the boss?
That's a very famous singer, yeah.
Well done. I was I'm glad you got that in front of Kirk.
Thank you, buddy. Back to work, pal. Lots of ups and downs in that one.
Yeah.
Right, Mike? Yeah. See you, buddy. Thanks, pal.
I like that he says, glad you got that one in front of Kirk, as if you would have fired them.
I would have. Actually, yeah, Coleman's. I don't even know if he likes roller coasters.
I do, though. That was kind of throwing me off.
He's been
though,
undressed.
That's a lot of That's a lot. Maybe you're phony roller
He's been
coasters.
exposed.
No. Deep in the POV.
So if we're in Iowa doing those live shows, you guys gonna go on the Boss? Is that the Boss? That one?
I think that's what he said. Yeah.
I would vomit.
No, Monster.
Monster.
Thank you, Gus.
I'll go on. Yeah.
Okay, good. Hello. They're loaded up, I assume.
Yes.
Still haven't found Coleman's what his true interest is.
I like a lot of different things.
He likes Star Wars. He likes roller coasters, dancing.
I guess.
Harry Potter, I mentioned.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He likes watching magic.
Being around magic.
Yeah. Seeing it in front of him is exciting.
Hanging out, you know?
Hanging out.
That's about it.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's the Drip Dentist. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I don't know who that is.
The guy that was in here?
I was on the show. I'm the Drip Dentist.
The Drip from Florida?
No. There's a guy that was in here. I think he was in with me.
You're such a drip. You're such a drip. I have no memory of it. Maybe I just block it out because you're a dentist. Maybe I'm blocking it out.
Can I say I also think it's a guy pretending to be that guy?
Definitely possible. Are you pretending to be the drip dentist? Tell me about. I don't remember this one. Tell me what happened. I don't remember. Well, give me a moment that I would remember.
Remember you? I was telling you I was getting married. I sent you the video of the wedding.
Yep.
I had the officiant, give you a shout out. You don't remember that?
No, I don't. Do you?
No.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. It's me. I forget these things. But go ahead. Congratulations. Oh,
That's
I do.
all right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
all right.
yeah. I remember. I don't remember. Go ahead.
It's okay, but I have a proposal for Gus.
Okay.
Well, in the video I sent you, you may have noticed that my wife has red hair.
I don't remember that. Redhead Gus.
Yeah.
What is he?
Hey, Gus.
What the hell?
Yeah. Gus has likes redheads. You know that.
That's why I'm perplexed by this.
I mean, so far, go ahead. You have a proposal.
Yes. Hey, Gus.
Yes.
You like redheads, huh?
I do.
If you come within 3 miles of my wife,
Drip,
twisted fuck.
No, that Drip, that's
I will use every last one of my instruments on you. I'll be working on a cavity, and it won't be your tooth, you sick son of a bitch.
I can't believe you can get this guy in again, Mike. Thanks, Drip.
What a weird bit.
I'm so confused by the whole thing.
I was like, Gus get a swing at the title.
I thought so too. I don't know why he would mislead us.
I was hoping to get a free cleaned house.
I thought he was going to say, what?
If he said he had a deal, so if it was like if I took his wife out to like dinner or something, he'd clean the house. I don't know.
That's how your brain thinks?
That's where my brain was going.
If I romanced his wife,
this man would clean your house? I was thinking it was more like, would you be willing to do a complete root canal with no numbing agent or something, and you get to bang his redheaded wife? That's what I thought it was going to be. Something
good
like
deal.
that.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a no.
But Gus will have something way more interesting.
We have pasta together. And cleans my...
You go to Panera and the guy's cleaning your toilet. Jesus, hello. I think Gus is like, that'd be a no. No shit, that would be. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, good luck down in New York next week. Hey, when you go on runs, what's your split between like music, podcasts, and silence?
Almost all podcasts. Sometimes toward the end of the run, I'll get a little music going to bring me home, but very rarely. Like today, I was listening to my friends, None But the Brave, Hal and Flynn, have a crossover episode with One Hit Thunder, which is different One Hit Wonder songs. It was excellent. It was about On the Dark Side by John Cafferty of Beaver Brown Band. I loved it. It was a great episode. So I would encourage people to go listen to that.
Do you have to stop? I imagine it's much easier for those who can see, but do you have to stop to maneuver when you're changing podcasts? You mentioned you skip ahead.
No, I can kind of slow down. I kind of slow down a little bit, but no, it's it's a little cumbersome, but it's not bad. Plus, I'm blind, not blind. You know what I mean? Without my glasses, I have to move it away. It's a bit of a struggle. I get through it. I'm sure you sympathize.
I do.
Thank you, buddy.
What about marathons? Do you same thing?
Nah, it's been so long.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the last Boston one. I think I had a couple of podcasts I had held on to. Yeah. So it was like 2 or 3. And then you're kind of done. Hello.
Is Gus there?
Gus is here.
Yep.
Gus, I feel like we're going to open a Pandora's box here. But what's your technique when it comes to wiping in the restroom? Like, let's walk me through that whole process, because I feel like there's going to be some great quirks.
Well, don't build up too much. Are you regular?
I am regular.
Okay, when do you generally do it?
Usually it'll be about the morning poop and then the evening poop.
Not here.
Nope, never here.
Twice a day.
So you poop on your floor in your bedroom and then you go to work. Okay.
Well, it also depends
kitchen
public
at
versus
night.
private. Because if I'm at my house, I'm in the bidet bathroom every day.
Sure, I understand.
It is the best one 10 out of 10 times. So
The best one in your house.
It
You
is.
have- you have 2, right?
I have 2 bathrooms.
Okay.
The bidet bathroom is the better for pooping.
That's the fillet of the neighborhood.
It is the fillet of the neighborhood.
Gotcha. Okay. So
But-
you defecate in that one.
So I defecate in
Do you
that
read
one.
or anything, or are you just kind of staring straight ahead? But
I scroll on the phone.
Scroll on the phone. Okay, it's nice. The phone's okay. Yep.
Yep.
So you take a big shit. Okay.
Yep. Take a big shit and then
do you have courtesy flush or do you? Oh, you have the bidet. All
I have the
right, so you
bidet.
flush, yeah.
So I'll sit there. I have to put the sink on so I can get the water warm. So I have a nice little warm tush
Yep.
happening.
Little warm
Do the
tush.
business and then just turn the knob. Let the water.
How about when you're not home?
When I'm not home, so I go sit in the stall.
You sit. That's a good idea for the shit.
If I'm
Yeah.
ta-
Okay.
No upper deckers, so I'll take a sit, enjoy, go through the
Would
phone.
you say he's the best improv guy you've ever been around? Yeah, go ahead.
Scroll through the phone, and then when I'm done with the business, just go under.
What's the wiping process?
It's
traditional? Or
lean over, right hand wipe,
yeah.
front to back.
Do you look or no?
No.
You don't look. You don't check it all.
I mean, at the very end, like after like 2 wipes, 2 or 3 wipes, just to make sure we're good. But at first, the first couple I don't look because I know there's going to be shit there.
Sure.
Right.
But I usually do like 2 or 3 front, and then one I'll finish going back to front just to kind of get everything both directions.
That's interesting.
Are you
And then
satisfied
flush.
with this answer, caller, or no?
Well, I want to know, well, what do you do with the romper?
Oh, the romper. When I do the romper, that's shoulders down. Just it has to drop to the floor on that. But so I'm basically sitting naked.
It's almost sexy, Mike. the way-
Take off his dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shitting in a romper is not good.
Like a
but peeing
virginal
is
bride in her
perfect.
wedding night. Just showing his body to the world.
So does it have that like cloth around his neck?
No, it's like a
drapes
string
down
neck.
to.
Yeah, and then like if I want, there's a zipper in front and it goes all the way down and all the way
Okay,
up.
Gus, I don't think you're fucking caught. Jesus.
It's not gonna go that far.
Coleman, you seen this or no?
It is a very sexy image, I'm imagining.
All right. Hello.
Hey, I have 2 questions for Kirk.
Okay.
During the Ryder Cup, was it at all uncomfortable playing with the mic'd up and having that battery pack around your waist?
No, I didn't really know this after it was first on. Not really.
Second question, I stayed at a hotel recently for a couple nights, set the AC to like 63. For the 2 days that I was there, never got below 70.
Yeah,
You've gone and complained.
I would probably ask the switch rooms, and they probably would have been the same, but I would ask switch rooms just to take a shot.
And let them know.
Yeah, just say, hey, look, the AC is not great here. I'm just, no big deal. I totally get, if it's okay, I'd be nice about it. But 68 degrees in the hotel room is like 88 degrees outside. Yeah. It just is. Because it's recycled. It's hot. Yeah, I would have.
Never got below 70. It was
You mentioned that. Yeah. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Thank you.
You said you won't complain at like restaurants or send back food, but you have no problem switching your room?
I'm not complaining though. That's more like I'm not being like I'll be like that. I'll
Yeah.
just be like, Because honestly, sleeping to me, if the food's not great, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but if I'm not sleeping, you're up all night. But I do it in like overly friendly. Like, hey, I totally get it. This is on me. I'm a friggin' weirdo.
Yeah.
Like, just whatever. But no restaurant. You must deal with people like that complaining.
Oh, last night we had crazy people. We've had to cut somebody off a couple times. I mean, it happens all the time.
Really?
Yeah. People. Someone like me who's like a little bit like I guess younger compared to some other bartenders. A lot of the times you'll find like an older person. If you have to cut them off, it becomes a problem because they're like, "Are you even old enough to drink? Like you can't tell me I can't drink."
Mike's like that. I've seen
it's
him.
one of those type of deals.
Yeah.
But no, we always get assholes in there.
Yeah, that's just it's the way it is. Hello.
I think that Mick thinks you look so youthful that people are like, you young whippersnapper. Barely out of middle school.
Hello.
Hello, this is Sam Fujiyama. How are you?
Hi, Sam. You're laughing at Mike.
Well, that's Quincy's right-hand man.
I know that, so I'm trying to talk to the guy.
Hello, I have a question for Gus.
Oh, okay. There's that sound.
Gus, if you could only choose one kind of sauce for the rest of life, what sauce would you choose?
Just any random sauce, or are you going to give me choices?
Gus and Coleman. I meant this for Coleman. I am just a little slow.
That's okay. It's okay. This is the way he's in the show.
No,
Mike.
he's much more astute.
Yeah, I always thought of him as
He's a sharp wit.
Is it from? Oh, Gus and Coleman can both answer. Any kind of sauce. Any kind of sauce.
The Szechuan sauce from McDonald's when Mulan, Mulan came out, is a delicious sauce.
Are you saying that just because Sam's on the phone?
How close are you saying Moulin Rouge right there?
Almost.
I thought he did.
Almost. It's
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I like a good Chipotle mayo in the mix.
Oh yeah,
or a honey mustard consistently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike.
I like Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah, I know.
Which
you
I think
have,
is essentially Chipotle.
I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah, you Mick?
Yeah, it's sweet and sour from McDonald's. It's like my favorite
I'm not a
sauce.
sauce guy. I'm just not.
I love sauce.
I like an A1. I'll say that. I like an A1.
Yeah, I generally go no sauce, but
Yeah, on the steak?
on
just in general, yeah.
and on anything, yeah.
Yeah. I guess you just said the mayo. I've had a very Chipotle and I have not had a good few months.
Really?
I just have not been. I haven't found the right. When you go there, do you go much, Coleman?
I go a lot, yeah.
You know when you go there and the chicken and the steak just looks disappointing?
Yes.
I've had a lot of that lately. The steak has not been rare. I want a nice rare steak. You know when the steak is like overcooked?
Yeah. I think they brought back that other steak that they
I don't like that one that much though.
I feel like Chipotle's been down in popularity. You don't hear about it as much.
Well, he survived
these
that
days.
thing years ago.
Yeah.
But
Well, that was the one at BC.
yes, it was.
It's
Were
brutal.
you there then or no?
No, but that one consistently was just terrible throughout all of college. I
Really?
never went to Chipotle there.
Yeah.
I walked in one time. They didn't have meat, rice, or cheese or something.
Yeah,
and I was like, "What do you want me to get
that's not
here?"
great.
Was
Like
that the one
beans?
also next to Pino's?
Yes.
Yes, right there.
I lived in Cleveland Circle for a while. Me and Coleman could talk a lot about that area.
Yeah.
Be off air.
We could do a show.
I like that podcast.
Right at Reservoir Liquors.
Yeah, there you go. Episode 4. We're finally talking about Pinos. They load up?
Yes.
All right, hello.
603.
603, the great state of New Hampshire.
Hey, Kirk. Hey, Mike. Hey, guys. How we doing?
Oh,
JJ
sure.
here.
JJ.
Hello, JJ.
Hey, can you hear me okay? I apologize. I'm on the car phone today.
Yeah, all good.
Go ahead.
Hey, question. I guess I just had a couple of quick questions for Shark Tank.
Sure, I'm ready to answer. New episode tomorrow. Did you watch... Hold on, JJ. Be quiet for a second. Did you watch the season premiere, Mike?
I haven't watched in some time, no.
Oh, yeah. And you're never a fan. I always was. Go ahead.
I guess my question, Kirk, is, and Mike, I know you mainly stick to comedy, but you can answer too, but
How do you not like this guy, Mike?
I do like
Cocksucker!
How do you not like this guy?
I like JJ.
Go ahead, JJ. Yeah.
Yeah, the last couple of years, have you noticed there's been a lot more like deals? Like everybody's getting deals.
Yes.
It's on the
That's a
rare
Harry.
side.
That's a
Guys
Harry
can get out of the
Minahan.
room.
That's a
I
Harry
get it.
Minahan take, JJ. Yes. Yeah, he noticed that as well. You're right. And a lot.
Yeah, we're usually on the same page.
That's true. Yeah, the two of you are historically. Yeah. And a lot of, I have to say, not being sexist, the women on the show and some of the guys using a lot of that. Is it filler?
Well, like make their cheeks bigger?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
Botox, basically.
You mean the judges or the sharks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like Lori, maybe Barbara, we know. Even like Cuban, there's a lot going on there.
Oh, boy.
Cuban was on KFC Radio.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. Like Colleen failure. Go ahead, JJ.
Yeah. I mean, one time last year we counted between 3 shows. Me and Steffi, we counted like 11 straight between
It's taking
three
a lot
episodes.
of time to do that counting.
It was
Yeah.
pissing us off.
Wow.
What would do you think more people,
People like
watch
this-
when there's deals, or?
I like the opposite.
Charity tank.
Charity tent. Yeah. I will say this: ever since events of 2020, in the summer of 2020 in Minnesota, I feel like certain groups are very likely to get a deal.
Interesting.
Very. I could be wrong.
Yeah. No, that's probably that makes a lot of sense.
That feels which is
Well, that
fine.
was my second question, actually.
Yeah. I feel like there's everyone's scared, like, oh, we better make a deal.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of great companies. I'm not saying I'm happy these people are getting deals, but it seems, and by these people I mean entrepreneurs, Mike, of course.
Sure.
It just feels like there's that tension. I mean, and maybe I haven't done any statistical analysis yet. I'm sure there's a site that does.
Has Mr. Wonderful been as sharp as he still
Yeah,
is?
he is. I don't know about you, JJ, but Mr. Wonderful has stayed consistent, I think,
Okay,
throughout.
good.
Well, you know Damon the Black Shark?
Yes, I know. Yes, he's many other things.
Boy, we're learning a little about JJ.
Yes.
He's my favorite shark, but I like how he's like always crabby and he always doesn't take shit from anybody. But every time a African American person comes in, he's super nice. It's interesting.
I don't know
if it was flipped, people would be mad.
Yeah, mate. Thanks, JJ. Thanks for that racist call. Nice. Good God. No, I'm kidding. I like JJ, but I noticed that since there's a little bit of pandering, which I almost find insulting.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that they should be doing that.
No.
More Cuban, I think, who's kind of exposed himself as a big liberal, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you're seeing some of that with Mark.
Yeah.
You can ask him when he's on. You booked Mark Cuban yet? On it. We've only had one guy, Kevin, who was good. You were here for that, Mike, weren't you? Yeah, he was good. I thought he was playful.
Absolutely.
I saw he made, what, 20 million? Did you see that from the, they released all the things from Brady and him from What's His Face? That
yeah.
Brady made 55 million.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, they basically stole $55 million from people.
Good for them.
Yeah, hey, what are you going to do?
Nice Ponzi scheme.
True. Hello.
Hey, Truck. I got a question and a comment.
Okay.
Question is, have you ever played Belgrade Lakes?
Is that in Maine or no?
In Maine, yeah. It's like in Augusta.
No, I've heard of it. I haven't. No, I haven't. It's good?
Beautiful.
Mick and I
Great
do that
course,
in our
great
golf
course.
trip we're doing.
Sure.
Bros trip.
That's
Me,
right.
you, Christian.
Fun.
All right. Just the two of them yelling in the cars and cars. Nick being calm, being like, guys, take it easy. It's just a golf course.
Yeah, exactly. The
Don't
voice of
yell,
reason.
don't yell at the superintendent. He's doing the best he can with these greens. They punched the greens last week. What are we supposed to do? Yeah, go ahead.
My question is, and I know you don't watch the YouTube.
That was a question, but
and not that there's anything wrong with this, but Augustus and Coleman are giving me up this vibe. I'm going to turn on the YouTube one of these days, and they're going to be holding hands behind the
That's
screen. I'm not
great.
sure if-
That's wonderful.
Anyway.
Is there romance in the air, Gus, or no? You're sexually attracted to Coleman?
He's a handsome
Would
guy.
you be willing to play matchmaker for Coleman? Like if
Of course.
a friend of what are you shaking your head at, Coleman?
Because
A double date?
I am locked in. There's
Just a dinner
relationship.
No,
No.
I'm not saying anything's exiting. Just a little food entering. That's all. Like a nice night with a companion to talk about things in life. You can't always be with Will. It's all finance.
Right.
You can't always be with Sam.
No, I got girlfriends that are like friends. I can talk with them.
Let's talk about porn stars. Lure in here with the promise of promotion.
That was a fascinating instinct.
What's that?
Just that he was like, without anyone asking him, like, "Hey, I'm going to reach out to Kaylee Gunner."
I like that.
There's no,
I don't know. I
there's
think
no
she-
context for it or anything.
It just seems right.
Do you have somebody in mind, Gus? That might a lady, a friend of your wife, or
For Coleman?
for Coleman? I know you guys are older, but he likes older women.
I mean, not yet, but I got some ideas.
Marinate. Yeah.
I could
game night
come
over
up with some
Gus's?
ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, there we go.
First date game night.
That'd be fun.
Can't wait.
Oh,
Well, imagine one of Gus's horrible friends.
God. Wretched. Hello.
Hey,
What's
that's
up?
all. It's God again.
Okay, we're good, God. We're good. We're good. No. Fuck you, God.
I'm just picturing Coleman coming in here one day saying he's engaged to Trung's sister.
What would her name be, Mike?
I'd rather not.
Okay. Trunk's an old man. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it was.
I had a different Trunk. I had something different in mind. You see the picture of Trunk?
Oh yeah, totally.
Is that what you expected?
No, I didn't. I thought he was gonna be a big guy.
So did I. So did I.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I suspected a little guy.
Yeah, I was thinking little guy
Why would
too.
you say that, Mike?
Well, stereotypically, I suppose.
How old is Trunk, sure, did we say?
I originally thought like 40s, 50s, but I think it's closer to 60s.
Really? Jesus. Well, Hello. It's Beauty of Bowling.
It's squeaky.
I think squeaked.
I know
before.
this thing's driving me nuts.
It's a microphone. They keep passing it back for it. Squeaks every time. People, is that your chair?
No.
Okay.
The
People are
mic.
tweeting me about it. Hello.
Yeah, it's painful.
Hello, Kirk.
Yes.
It's Troy Bell.
Wow. Troy Bell, Mike. Do you remember him? You should know him, Coleman. Do you know who Troy Bell is?
Sounds familiar.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm so bad off the top.
Boston
sometimes.
College basketball legend.
Oh my
Troy
God,
Bell.
Duh. I
know
knew
Troy
that.
Bell.
I knew that too.
What a
I knew
disgrace.
that. I'm sorry. It's brutal.
It's from John Flutie, Mike's favorite.
Was he there with a-
Coleman's favorite quarterback from BC?
Was he there when Craig Smith was there at the same time?
Well, why are you asking me?
Coleman?
No, why are you asking Coleman? You're on the phone with him. Mike.
Troy Bell, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Did you play with Craig Smith, Troy?
No, no,
okay.
I was gone. Craig came right in after me.
Okay, thank you, Troy.
Excellent player too.
He was a good player.
Didn't he have a kid?
Who?
Also, while he was at BC, was that?
What the hell do I know, Coleman? That's very.
I was
specific.
asking Troy Bell if he had a kid.
Coleman.
Coleman trying to show his knowledge of BC
Smirch my
basketball.
reputation like this.
By smirching a guy. Gossip. Jesus. Go ahead. Yes, Troy. I'm sorry.
Kirk, I just want to thank you after your years of dealing with colonies idiocy. And as a BC man myself,
Troy.
that you
Would some
decided
people?
to hire
Troy.
a
Would some people say
producer.
that? Would some people say you were a drip, Troy, or no?
Yeah, I was not good with the media,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, go ahead.
But
That more of a Florida drip, Mike.
I do have a bone to pick with Coleman.
Go ahead.
That not only does he not know that Pat Riley was the coach
That
of
was
the
bad.
90s Knicks,
That was
which is,
bad.
before he was born, he gave you the wrong information about the outcome of the BC football game.
We said
on
this already,
Saturday.
Troy. Troy, listen to the whole show. Stupid.
Well, I missed it.
What's your-
I missed it.
yeah,
I
what's your
can't,
fix
I'm
your
busy. I'm a
wife's
boxer
religion,
now.
Troy,
I things
yeah.
to do.
Goodbye.
Whatever,
Troy.
dude.
Yeah, dude. See ya.
Who cares about BC football anyway?
Well, you told me that you gave me false information. I mean,
In Coleman's defense, if you don't know the score of the game,
it's nothing
odds are
worse
they
than
lost.
when they become buddies. I've seen this. They see
Defending each other, ready to go.
Shut up, Gus.
Troy Bell's the 7th all-time leading scorer in NCAA Division I basketball.
That was another bad one.
7th. Wow. Is that true?
Those two, that and Pat Riley hurt.
Who's the all-time leading scorer in college? This can't be right. Jesus.
JJ Redick's up there, isn't he?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Top 25 career free throw leaders. How did I wind up there? Sorry, he's 7th there. Troy Bell scored, I think, 2,000 points in college. 2-time Big East Player of the Year, Coleman.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, jeez. I didn't mean that.
No, it's just like I don't know. I was a BC fan 4 years ago or whatever. Like,
You know which former Falcons quarterback went to Boston College?
Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah. For your next question, Luke Kuechly. Yeah.
Hello. P. Maravich still the all-time scoring leader. Averaged 44 points a game, Mike.
Wow.
Pistol Pete.
Book him, would you, Gus? P. Maravich? All right, thank you. I'll be some doing. Hello.
Jesus.
Kurt,
Yes.
two book questions, if I might.
Sure.
So I just finished 11/22/63.
Great book.
And I know
Great
you
book.
don't tend to read fiction.
I read
but
it. I read it.
What's his? Yeah, I know you've read that one, but what's his next best non-horror?
I mean, you consider Misery a horror book?
No, more like a thriller.
I don't consider it that either. Yeah, I would say Misery. I think Misery is a great book and a great movie.
Only seen the movie.
Yeah. Exactly. That sound says it all.
And then two is, do you ever read? This is nonfiction, like explorer or survivalist biographies, like
Dora the
Ernest
Explorer?
Shackleton, the Endurance Boys.
I read that. Yeah, it's, you know what? I hate this. It's just so cold when I read. I'm like, I feel cold when I read those books. I don't know. It's like depressing. They depress me.
Fair enough. No, I was gonna.
My bad. That was kind of.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Hello. One or two more. Adora,
quick question.
Dora,
Have you
the
ever-
Explorer. Boots a super cool Exploradora. Yes.
That's impressive. I wouldn't have known that many words.
Kate Minahan. Harry, not so much. Grab your backpacks. Let's go. Step in. Vomit. You can lead the way. Dora. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I never
There's a
liked
map.
what.
the map.
The map. Brian Regan has a great bit about that.
Does he?
Yeah.
Did you watch that show, Coleman, or not?
Yeah. Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah, he was a badass.
That's what I was about to say, is that I don't like what that taught kids, is that if you just went, hey, swiper, no swiping, he'd be like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, see you guys.
Swiper was wacky. He was a couple episodes. He was a good guy, and I was actually.
Oh, really?
I will say this, Kate. I remember she was in working. She was at daycare at that point. I remember dropping her off, getting home, and like I wanted to watch it again, and she didn't want to watch it. That's why and I watched it anyway. She was like crying.
I've had my fill.
I was like, shut up. I want to see this.
It's a good character, Bill.
Yeah, it was. Hello.
Yeah, quick question. Have you ever jerked off while driving?
No, I have not.
That'd be tough.
Gus will say he did, but he's making it.
Has anyone in the anyone in the room?
No, guys, you're lying. No, guys.
I have.
You have?
No, obviously not.
You drove once. Did you drive for a while?
No.
I thought you did in high school.
Wasn't that something with like Howard Stern back in the day that like, I thought I read somewhere that guys would do that sometimes too.
I think, no, maybe. I mean,
it'd be tough.
When they had certain guests on or whatever.
I guess. On the radio, I guess. I don't know.
I've pulled over.
You have?
When I was younger.
Just to masturbate?
Yeah.
What got you in the mood?
I didn't get laid when I was coming back from a college trip.
And I'm so used to always getting sucked.
And I thought, I was anticipating that was going to happen, so I was ready to go.
Yeah.
Are you buying
Not
that
proud
mic
of
or
it.
no?
That's a real story.
I can understand that.
Okay.
I don't know if I buy being so rock hard. You already start driving.
Horny.
Yeah.
Did you take Viagra before?
No, I just was ready to go.
Where'd you pull over?
It was like a rest stop with like a BK. They have like a
How long is the drive?
exit 6.
It's a good idea. You pulled off at a rest stop to masturbate?
Yeah.
There's a guy to suck you off.
Yeah. Not my proudest moment.
Huh. Well, we've all been there.
There's a couple OnlyFans girls that actually got off to just driving sometimes and would like start.
That's bullshit.
No, I don't know.
That's bullshit.
I don't know.
Stuff. Yeah.
Came up a couple times.
There's a horny driving
Yeah.
with the vibration of the car.
I don't know.
What the fuck are they talking?
Woman on the open road.
Yeah.
So wait, it's just so much easier for women. A guy could see that, I guess. Yeah. A guy, if you're gonna masturbate driving, like you have an erection, like your pants are down. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, that was a Curb episode. The
Yes,
car
that's
makes
right.
Susie come.
That's right. I forgot about that. Hello.
Kurt, I've got a question for you.
Okay, maybe get your kids to shut
So
up.
this is damn kids.
Tell them to shut up, please.
So shut up, Michael.
There you go. Fucker. Yeah.
So this is Taylor in South Dakota.
Oh, no, we're good. We're good.
Tough phone.
Jesus.
Go pay attention to your goddamn kids, would you, for Christ's sakes? Last one, if it's any good. I can't.
Yeah.
Hey, Kirk, I was just wondering with your winnings from the Barstool Survivor Series, if you thought about maybe the Minifans nominating some charities to give it to. I know you mentioned giving it to Harry and Kate. but
No. I'm just gonna go the Kirk Minahan Fund. I think $100,000. I'm gonna give the charities. Yeah, I'll give some to charity. Why? You have one, buddy?
No, I just thought about it. I mean, I know you said you'd give some to Harry and Kate, and they're going to be in pretty good shape. And
Well,
maybe
you
could
never
help
know.
somebody else out a lot.
Jesus, we
somewhere
were a
else.
goddamn
So
communist,
that's all.
liberal asshole. Jesus,
No, I'm
yeah,
not-
no. That's a good idea. That's not a bad idea. Yes, yeah, I will do that. Yes, we'll figure one out. That's fair.
I'll take one more.
One more. Yeah, I can't end like
I want to give you a call. I was thinking how to spend your money earlier.
Right.
I have some ideas.
First of all, I'm not winning that. People are going to vote me out of that thing. I'm not winning that thing. No way. Hello.
Hey, I have a question. Is Coleman younger than Gus?
Yes.
By 9 years.
Yes. Yeah, like very.
10, I think, right?
Oh,
10.
That makes me so happy.
Why is that?
Are you
Just
hitting
because
him?
Gus has to report to him, and he seems like an idiot.
That makes me happy too. maybe one more. Sure. Are you enjoying the process, Gus, of with the whole Coleman thing?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm having fun.
Okay.
Gus does seem like the guy, like in a TV show where you're in a job with the manager's 10 years younger than you.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Gus
Yeah.
fits that.
He does. He does. Oh, he does. Hello.
Hey, it's Dora the Explorer.
Oh, wow. This is exciting.
Do.
I met you at a mall one time with my daughter. It's really cool. She didn't really want to be there,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I had a good time. She wandered off. But we found her a couple hours later. We found her. Yeah.
Has anyone brought up the fact that Coleman probably has a massive cock?
Why do you say that?
I don't think legally I can ask that.
I'll ask.
Yeah, my big
Coleman?
It gets the job
Coleman,
done.
how big's the hog?
Gets the job done. Gentleman never tells.
See,
That's true.
That's something someone with a big fat cock would say.
Why you're harassing this young man, caller? Jesus.
What is it? His confidence that makes you think that?
I would say the deep voice. Like early
guess so.
maturity, maybe? You
Yeah.
said they had that voice forever, right?
Yeah, like 7th, 8th grade.
See what I'm
on.
saying, Mike?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. This guy's putting the clues together.
Yeah.
Well, it all evens out. Colony had a very small. We'll give him a call. Colony had a very small penis. It's a producer. I think Steve was probably well endowed.
Yeah, I would think
tall
Steve's
guy.
pretty. Yeah,
I think.
Fucking at 15, you got to be pretty confident.
Yeah, I would think. I guess so.
I think I was 15.
Is that right?
As well, yeah.
Really?
Do you still speak to this young lady?
No, God, no.
No?
No. I don't even know if it would
She was a
technically
dog.
count.
What do you mean? Yeah. What does that mean?
Yeah, it was just bad.
It was rape.
Jesus.
What counts, Mike?
No.
What do you mean? Oh, is it just a, sort of a high school?
Yeah, just random.
Who was the first lady to feel Andrew Augustus inside her?
Oh my goodness.
Well, he said he was an older virgin, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 17.
17.
That's not that old.
Who was this young lady?
Well,
I'm not need her full name.
No, but it was a.
Why are you not? This sounds not true, Mike Artie.
No. I'm trying
knows
to
the answer to
think
the
of her first name. It was Brittany, and it was just a high school fun romp around.
I don't know what that means.
High school fun romp around?
Yeah.
Whee! You still in contact with her?
No.
Okay. That poor girl. Imagine Gus at 17. Was your buddy already dead then or no?
Yeah.
He was.
Oh.
But you didn't have the tattoo yet?
No.
Did you use that moment to kind of console it? Like, hey, you know.
No.
Okay.
No?
Throw me a bone here.
I'm very sad.
It's a very sad day. Okay. Well, we'll see the boys. I won't see you guys until a week from, I think Sunday night. We're going to do the show a week from Sunday night. So we're going to do Sunday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think, when we get back. That's okay with you boys.
Okay.
Mike, you'll be here for that show?
Sure.
Okay. That'll be the 14th of October. But
Very
I will
good.
be in New
Believe
York.
so.
I'll be in New York 6th, 7th, or 15th of October, 14th? 6th? Whatever the hell it is. Let me confirm this. 15th. What?
15th.
15th? Okay, whatever it is. You guys know what I mean. Yep. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? I get Jeff D. Lowe, this idiot, texting me saying that Justin and he agree to the parameters of the trivia contest?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Meaning what?
What do you, who cares what it means? I'm running this.
Yeah.
You know what? Jeff D. Lowe, again, midstream is fucking changing these things. Who's in charge of this contest?
You.
It's on the Kirkman and YouTube.
Am I wrong?
No.
Trying to flex that meaty cock in front of you.
Call that shithead right now. Either one of them. Call Justin. I might cancel this thing.
Oh, no. Wow.
What the fuck?
I was even coming up with merch ideas for it.
Oh, great. Fucking fantastic. It's fucking perfect.
I've noticed this with Jet. You have to text him and say, can you call me?
I know. Everything with him is a fucking exercise. Who are you calling now?
Jeff.
Hello.
What the fuck?
Hello?
What the fuck?
What?
I'm organizing this thing. There's no behind the scenes parameters. I'm in charge of this.
We agreed on the okay. I think Coleman's outline is kind of stinky.
Well, we can, but everything's negotiable.
So one day we can work
I want
on
everything. Everyone, everything transparent. I want it all out there.
I think his is too specific. I think it's got to be broader. I think
That's fine. We'll negotiate that, but I don't want anybody agreeing to anything before we do it publicly.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's how you want to do it. That's fine.
Well,
we agreed on because
this is why I lost the one.
I can't read.
The books are out. We said I told Coleman. I told Coleman the books are out. I said that.
Yeah, but I think. Oh yeah, but we talked about but I think if he's a Star Wars books fan, he should have a chance to maybe flex that a little bit. He doesn't like the behind the scenes stuff as much. So I figured, give a little. You could make it like a dozen. I don't know.
Why were we not included in this? I'm running this thing. How would you feel if the dozen, if Brandon and I were like, hey, we came up with this. What do you think of this? You'd be pissed.
I do think you guys actually agreed on parameters, though.
Who, Brandon?
I let you guys kind of work that out.
What are you talking about? If teams are playing each other?
Back for the original.
No. I'm saying if I'm playing Brandon's team. My team's playing Brandon's team. I'm like, hey, just saying.
Oh yeah, but I'm viewing this like the duel. This is the duel. Though again, I didn't know. I had no idea Coleman was playing. I thought he was just
Coleman. No. Coleman is helping me curate the questions in the categories. I have several friends in my life who are involved in this now. And now, just like the one-on-one thing,
Got it.
he was swooped in the middle and injured in this whole process.
He's tried to assert dominance over you yet again.
I don't understand this. The kind of producer you're going to be next week?
We'll see. Well, let's retrospective in a week. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't understand. Fine. All right, we'll figure it out. I'll talk to you later.
Well, I mean,
we can't do it now. Justin.
What was your idea?
Well, I'm not going to say. I wanted to do it on the air with everyone involved. Me, you, Justin, and Coleman. Kind of negotiate there. Well, maybe we'll do it next week when we're in New York. We'll get those guys on the phone.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. No, I actually,
we got Justin.
I thought it was.
All right, put Justin on. Can we get everybody on or no?
We got Justin.
Can we get them all on?
No,
you can't.
You can if you call Jeff back.
Okay.
Have Jeff call you back.
No, we'll do it later. We'll later. All right, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. I don't need to talk to him right now. Forget him.
Okay.
Fuck him, right, Mike?
What did he do?
You agree with Jeff behind the scenes.
Well, I think this is more Jeff.
You're defending as always with Justin. You're fucking defending Justin.
My guy. I do like the image of Jeff sneaking over to Justin and saying, these guys don't know what they're doing. You gotta.
Coleman's key. Coleman's way too into the books.
Yeah,
I'm not.
We're not nerds like Coleman.
And then Jeff's like, Justin should have a spot for books. This is what happens when you're the commissioner of the dozens. You think you rule all trivia stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas I want him to step aside and then just enjoy it as a participant. He never gets that experience.
Wait till we switch them all to Star Trek questions.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Stack the deck against Jeff now, which he's done to me in the past. So I don't know.
It sounded like Coleman came up with 12 solid categories.
Well, here's the categories that Jeff just said. That 2 prequel. I didn't realize Coleman was in the Star Wars thing, so I think he thought you were actually participating.
Yeah, we had that whole mix-up at the beginning. I'm not. I'm helping you. That's all.
But Justin and I agreed the parameters: 2 prequel, 2 OG, 2 sequel, 2 live action show, 2 animated, 2 niche. But can't adjust, he says.
Oh,
thanks, Jeff.
He's allowing you.
That's sweet of him.
He's allowing you.
Why am I even part of this anymore? I didn't understand.
Must have had a fresh cut today.
It's all Justin's fucking plan to get to Chicago anyway.
Jeff's just going to host also.
Exactly. All right, well, go to blindmike.net, of course. Thank you. Go subscribe right now. There's a lot of good stuff there. We talked about that earlier. Subscribe to Beyond Average Mick podcast.
That's right. That's right.
2 days a week or 1 day a week?
Well, not this Thursday. I'm not going to do one tonight, but I'll do.
Sure. Well, yeah.
Starting next week, you're going to get one Tuesday, Thursday, and you're going to get episode 3 of Deserted Truth by the end of next week.
It's a guarantee.
Wow. Maybe not with the interview, but yes, it's a guarantee.
Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate you coming in. And then you guys want to promote?
Keep following the TikTok KMS show.
Show.
We're going up, trending up.
Okay.
Subscribe to the YouTube as well.
Go do that. All right. Gus?
KMS Top 50 tomorrow night.
Nice.
Tune in on the Minifan Network.
Nice.
Myself, Andy, Tim will be releasing the top 50 important figures in the Miniverse. Top 50 important figures in the Miniverse. Like here's who you need to know to jump into the show.
Is there a shocker on the list or no?
I think there's a couple.
Okay. Okay. Are there anybody left out who you were stunned that was left out? Anybody you had ranked kind of high that didn't make the cut?
I think most of my list made it, except like in that 40 to 50 range is where there was a lot of the difference. And I haven't been proven yet. The guy bought 50 pay-per-views, so Kevin from Bristol, his name is still eligible. It is eligible.
That's rough.
Anyone in the top 20 that people will be outraged by?
Oh, definitely.
No way.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. This
good.
is definitely going to be.
Good. I like that. Okay. So we'll be in New York Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week with Jeff producing. You heard that tyrant. We'll see these guys, Coleman and Gus, next week. Mike will be here Sunday as well. Mick, you're here. Welcome here whenever. We will talk to you then. Goodbye.